Time for the No Stress Sports Talk Express. Ease you into your afternoon drive. Yeah, Travis, I'm going to keep doing it. Even though I know you don't like the name, I'm going to keep doing it. Lakers actually win last night. They beat the Nuggets. We'll talk about that, even though we've already kind of all reacted all day long. But Baxter Holmes dropped a bombshell, sort of, this morning about the Lakers, Genie, LeBron. We'll get into that story that appeared on ESPN.com this morning. Plus, we continue to count down Rams-Seahawks Championship Sunday. And yeah, maybe we'll talk more about bidets.
You got a bidet in the house?
No, I don't.
Anybody got a bidet?
No.
I got a bidet.
Don't.
DeAndre, another thing. We were talking about where you spend the most money in your life. Your house, your car, right? Usually one and two. It should be your bed and your toilet.
I'm
right?
sold.
Shouldn't it be? You want to spend your money wisely? Yes.
And a Way Back Wednesday, 1996 edition. Producer Laura's here. Young D, producer DeAndre, the social media team in the back, including my guy Reese. Shouts out, Reese.
It's too much hair.
You're
it
good.
is?
Yeah.
It's something I have not said in a very long time.
Too much hair?
Same here. Same here.
What does your
Good
girlfriend
lettuce.
think about you cutting your hair, Reese?
She likes my hair. She wants me to keep it long.
Yes,
There you
keep
go.
the hair, man.
The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Your Wednesday afternoon right now.
Hey! What up? What up, Travis? How are you?
I'm good because I didn't eat an entire lime.
That's gross. That's disgusting.
It's oddly and disgustingly impressive.
I have no idea what that tastes like because I've never tried to eat a lime.
Like if you just like bitten into a lime, like you did tequila shot or something
with
like
the
that.
rind,
no,
not
I'm not
with the
eating a
skin,
lime. Usually
no.
just kind of get the lime juice.
Yes.
And that's pretty damn
But
tart.
kudos to him for
wanted his
sticking the
mythical
landing.
money.
He did.
Yeah.
It's very Steve-O, very jackass.
Yeah.
You committed to the prank and you
No
saw
thank
it through.
you.
That's
No thank you.
crazy.
I could never.
For mythical money? No.
I can
No,
do it for
real
real
money.
Okay, let's figure out the number. Would you do it for $50?
Sure.
Yeah, I think I
No.
would too.
50
Really?
bucks?
50
I think I
bucks?
would
50
too.
bucks?
100.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Sure.
100
I do. Would you do it for 20?
No.
I don't think I would either.
No. 50?
Would you do it
yes.
for 35? Let's split the difference.
Depends on where I am.
I think 50 is the number.
Depends
I
on
think
where
50
I
is
am.
the
You guys are
number.
cheap.
Yeah,
50
come on.
bucks?
Yeah, I mean, it's still food.
But you have to
You know?
eat everything. The peel and that's the
I'm not
tough
saying
part.
it's $50 and you could
Yeah.
eat it in what, 10 minutes?
I'm sure somebody somewhere eats limes.
Monkeys.
Is it somewhere?
I don't
Somewhere
know.
they eat a lime.
Something.
You know,
Some
somebody likes
animal
lime. I
eats
don't
limes
know.
off the
Somewhere.
tree.
Yeah,
It's a
there you
fruit.
go. You read that Laker article, didn't
I
you?
did, yeah.
This is wild. I hope they come up with a next Netflix show.
They've done them plenty of
We'll
them.
do
There
another
was
one.
Apple. There was Hulu. There was the one on with Kate
HBO?
Hudson,
Yeah.
HBO.
Yeah,
like,
Max.
There's been a million of them.
She pleaded not to be fired. Please let me resign. That's wow. I feel like a crumpled up piece of paper. I mean, that's drama. There's a whole lot of nonsense going on here.
There's a lot in that article.
Yes,
a lot.
a
Did-
ton.
Was there one thing, because there was one thing that I thought the whole thing was interesting,
Yeah.
but there was one thing in particular that jumped off the page
What?
at me.
What got you?
That when Jerry Buss was running the Lakers had the number one winning percentage in the NBA over his tenure, his entire tenure. Okay, that's all. He had a nice long run. They had the number one winning percentage. Since his death, they're 26th.
Well, that about says it all.
And,
Okay.
and that's the part that I went, oh.
Wow.
Yeah, like that was the part that goes, well, of course there's going to be drama, there's going to be conflict, there's going to be all of the stuff that this piece was about when the team's not as good as it used to be.
True.
And they didn't go from first to sixth or even first to 10th, first to 26th. There's only 30 teams in the league.
Wow.
I mean, that was like in bold print in the article
The
to me.
best thing about this is it's all in the rear view when you think about it. You're clear of this.
Yeah.
You're clear
yeah,
of this. Now it's
yeah.
just the wreckage of what was.
No,
and-
it's a sad story. I guess is what it is.
Well, it's interesting. It's
very interesting.
And it's hard for me to feel sad about this much money being thrown around. I know people have.
Fair.
Yeah, the team
Fair.
is moving on. I get it, but I mean, it is to be nice. It's nice to me to think that this is in the rear view and like there's you could go back to the top spot now.
Yeah,
Kinda.
I
Or
think
you have a
so.
better chance to.
But I think you have a much better chance to. But the part to me that just not to go over it again, but we've spent so much time talking about this or that or this GM or this coach or this, and you've heard me say it a million times. And whether we direct it at the Raiders or you direct it at the Washington football team or you direct it at the Anaheim Angels. It's really hard to overcome unstable / bad / unpredictable ownership. 26th? That's not middle. There's 30 teams in the league. That's really
What do
something
they call
else.
that in Hollywood? A one sheet? Like when you present an idea?
Mhm,
Okay, so here's the title. How Buss family infighting drove the $10 billion sale of the Lakers. Okay, title that movie in one word. Genie?
Maybe.
Genie would work.
Maybe.
Yeah, how would you title this movie? What happened with the Lakers? And
Collapse.
Collapse.
There you go.
I like that.
There you go.
I like that.
Collapse.
How about like dysfunction?
Dysfunction.
But dysfunction can sometimes lead to interesting results. They let me say it again. Number one, Jerry Buss did not own the team for 5 minutes. He owned the team for a couple of decades. To number 26, that's a collapse.
That's amazing. Well, I encourage everybody to read this article. Baxter Holmes. Do you know Baxter Holmes?
I know of him. I don't know him personally.
Okay, it's a great article. It's a great read. If you care about the Lakers, then you probably already read it. If you care about the Lakers, if you haven't, it's a really good read.
Times, and I ask because I had to do it about 10,000 times. How many times do you have to stop and go, okay, which child is this?
About 4 times.
Jesse, Joey, Johnny, Janie, Jeannie. It's like, whoa.
To the point where I have to keep my finger on the name and then read down.
Janie's this. Okay, got it. It was, there was a lot of J's in there.
Oh, my God.
It's hard to follow. Just like, I love people that do that with their kids. I think it's cute, but it's a lot. And when you're reading it, I was like,
and it's long.
You know what I thought, Travis? Clearly, this dude read Moby Dick. Have you tried to read Melville Moby Dick?
No.
How many times did you give up?
I think I started once, and I'm like, what am I doing to my like? And I like to read.
Yes,
like I'll read,
me
but
too.
I need that first chapter to be like, all right, I'm in.
Yeah.
It can't be one of those. I got to go back and read
Baxter,
that again.
I need you to write. I need you to write like as if I'm reading when I'm driving. Can you make it just a little simpler? You can't read this when you're driving. This is bad for you. But the Lakers did get a dub, man. I mean, hey, stacking wins that's all that matters. Luka damn near beat him by himself. I love when he gets into it with other players. He loves that competition. Murray's filling it up. I'm going to fill it up. He refuses to be shown up. I like that. At some point, you're going to put the right team around him, and you're going to get that every night plus defense. You know what I mean?
Look, that he had a great night is awesome.
Yeah.
But I mean, that Luke, he's a great player. He's gonna have great nights frequently. He's one of the best players in the league. So him being awesome was, don't get me wrong, it was great.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, where did that come from?
No, but he refused to let Murray steal the show.
For sure. But the reason Murray couldn't steal the show is because they played defense.
They locked him down in the second half.
They double teamed him. They trapped him. They took him. They got the ball out of his hands in the second half, which they didn't do in the first half.
Yeah.
And it was something the Lakers typically don't do. And they had a defensive identity for at least 2 quarters last night that was functional.
Well, allow
it was
me
exciting
to ask a question when people ask me this in the grocery store, and it just why don't you do that all the time?
Because of
what
the Nuggets lineup was last night.
That's what I thought.
I get it that
lineup dependent.
I get it that Jokic was on the basketball floor, but this is the second game in a row we actually seen JJ Redick and the Lakers coaching staff actually go into the second half and make adjustments. Because you
That's
look at
all
that
they
first
need
quarter
is to get Jokic out of there. That's all they need.
That's all you have to do.
Then you're good. Okay.
No, but you look at that first quarter, and I'm telling you, right, seeing Jamal Murray just literally get every single bucket. I'm like, oh, here we go. And then Spencer Jones, this guy, just hitting 4 threes in the corner. Oh, here we go.
What did they make? Like 9 of their first 11?
9 of their first 11. So, oh, this is going to be a long night.
71-point half.
Yeah.
You're about to get stomped.
Yep.
The main thing is the Lakers were in a zone, but the zone was not working because they weren't doing it.
They were making shots.
They were making shots.
You know, that's the other thing. You said zone doesn't work or it's hard to work because everybody in the NBA can shoot. They can also drive right by you.
Yeah, that too.
Pretty much everyone can put it on the floor.
But when they were trying to attack the basket, it was, credit to Jackson Hayes. He was able to step up early to where it would make the shot in the paint more difficult. And then you get the ball to Murray's hands. You're telling Payton Watson, okay, we're going to take our chances on you beating us. You look at Bruce Brown, you're always telling you to beat us. And Aaron Gordon, the guy, you look at him, he's expanded his offensive game, especially throughout this season. But he's another one, like, if he is beating us, okay, but we're not going to let Jamal Murray get going because everyone else all of a sudden is going to get going.
But it's still lineup dependent. If Joker's out there, you can't do that. It's a different game.
No.
What is that sport where you throw you have the dogs that jump in the frisbees and whatnot?
I don't know what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
Okay, that reminds me of Luka and Jackson Hayes.
Yeah, a little bit. He goes up and gets it.
Creative ways to make him jump.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
And he goes
yeah.
up and crashes it. But, I mean, I wish every game could be like that, and I get it.
They played defense.
They did.
They got a 38-point
They played the defense they could play.
And
Right.
I mentioned it during crosstalk. I think it was at least one of those. Look, it's going to be March tomorrow, right? We're going to be closing in on the playoffs, and we're going to be talking about the Laker defense and the fact that they can't get stops, et cetera, et cetera. But we can always go back. Remember that night in Denver when they played great defense for a half? We're going to keep hoping that it can come back. And I don't know if it's, repeatable. I don't know if it's just that they caught lightning in a bottle for a night, but it wasn't just like one guy did it. They played really good team defense for a half.
Rams and Lakers are exactly the same, right? I could care how it looks. You just need W's, no matter what.
Yeah, I don't know about that. The Rams are so much more functional than the Lakers.
But I could care how you get it.
You
just get the W and move on.
Yeah, but the stakes are so different.
True,
right
but
now.
I mean, but in the West, you better keep stacking because it gets tougher. Who's up next? The Clippers are up next.
Clippers up next.
This gets fun, right?
Yeah,
this gets very interesting from
here.
here.
Likely will be without Kawhi Leonard. He's been
no
out.
way.
Go figure. Wow.
Hey,
Are you sure?
He has some knee irritation. Come on now.
No way.
He was born with knee
Kawhi
irritation.
Leonard might not play a basketball
Crazy.
game. Are we
Hey,
sure?
he's having a really good season. I'm not going to lie to you.
Of course, he's a great player. Nobody's ever said he's not a great player. He just doesn't play.
When's the last time your phone ran out of battery?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. It's kind of like running out of gas. It's like inexcusable.
I think gas is more excusable, but yeah, I'm with you.
Gas is excusable?
No, gas is a worse offense than your phone.
You should not run out of gas.
If you run out of
ever.
gas, you're just not paying any attention
Right,
at all.
no
Like
doubt.
somehow, I don't know what even it does. Like
It
occasionally,
happens.
I'll look at my phone and the screen is still on. It's been on for hours,
Yeah.
and the battery has drained a little bit. But you can't do that to your car.
This is true. This
Yeah.
is true.
Why
no,
did you run out of battery?
My computer just shut off, and I'm like, I feel stupid. It shut off.
Do you
at
have a
work.
charger?
I do have a charger,
Okay.
but I have to do it during the break.
All right.
When we come back, let's talk a little bit more about Luka and almost beating the Nuggets by himself and what that actually means. Hey, Rui, I need your thoughts on Mr. Hachimura playing yesterday too. What did you think of that? DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You know, in that time it took to hear your favorite takes and all that fun and frivolity, you could be pulling out with a fresh oil change. No waiting, no appointment, just in and out in about 15 minutes. Bam! So you've got more time for what matters. Visit SoCalOilChange.com.
In just 15 minutes, you can boost your vehicle's performance and save money while doing it. Visit SoCalOilChange.com now for value pack coupons and keep your car and your wallet running strong.
The 15-minute mark on 710, made possible by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Get ready, SoCal. Hard Rock Casino Tejon is kicking off the new year in high gear. Unity by Hard Rock members can earn entries all January long for the $500,000 Drive the Dream Corvette giveaway just by using their card. Join us every Thursday in January for your chance to win big, including $30,000 in free play each week. Start the year with more excitement and more ways to win. Details at casino.hardrock.com/Tejon. Hard Rock Casino Tejon. This is how SoCal plays.
John Ireland for Blue Ice, the finest potato vodka sourced from Idaho and pure Snake River Aquafire water. Find classic Blue Ice vodka or any of their unique flavors in stores or ask for it by name. Blue Ice vodka, because taste is everything.
This is the Southern California Kia dealers Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are on to the NFC Championship, where they will face the division rival Seattle Seahawks on Sunday afternoon at 3:30. And my, oh my, did it take an incredible effort to get there. 20-17 in overtime in the freezing cold in Chicago. The game ends when Harrison Mevis makes a 42-yard field goal in overtime on the Rams' second possession, and the Rams a little bit lucky to pull this one out after giving up an incredible touchdown to Cole Kmet. Caleb Williams finds him in the back of the end zone after scrambling from the 14-yard line all the way back to near midfield before finding Kmet in the corner. Kobe Durant on coverage after having a 2-interception game, unable to break up the pass. The game goes into overtime where the Rams win on the right foot of Harrison Mevis. On to Seattle, survive and advance. With Monday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
The Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report, driven by your Southern California Kia dealers.
Orgavattazona? Is that a word? In the 2026 Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid, it might as well be, because it can be one road trip. It's all about turbocharged power and hybrid efficiency working together, so you get the thrill of quick acceleration and the satisfaction of fuel efficiency. Book a test drive and keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely.
Kids don't always know when something's wrong with their vision. Regular eye exams make sure they're seeing clearly in school and sports. This National Eye Care Month tip is sponsored by Vision Works. See the difference.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
Score more with the college-branded Venmo debit card. Rep your team with every tap and earn up to 5% cash back through Venmo Stash, a new rewards program where the more you do, the more you get. Get your Venmo debit card today and start earning rewards with Venmo Stash. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. Select schools available. Venmo Stash terms and exclusions apply. Max $100 cash back per month. See terms at venmo.me/stash terms.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, your Wednesday afternoon. Doing a way back Wednesday, 1996 edition. How about the Macarena? I wonder if DeMarco can do the Macarena. We get back to it. The No Stress Sports Talk Express keeps rolling on ESPN LA.
I don't remember the Macarena.
There you go. DeAndre got it.
Do it again. What goes first? I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was this way. Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
The hips is the closer?
Yes. Dude, where was I? Oh my God, in Florida, Disney World. What's that little place they have for the parents? Paradise? No, not Paradise Alley.
Something like the Paradise Cove, Paradise Cove, something like that.
All the bars and whatnot, and me and my wife at the time were just having a blast. And every night is New Year's.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
So they were doing the fireworks, and this song had just come out. It was everywhere,
God.
right? And and there were people doing the dance. And I kept saying, "Hey, margarita," and the guy was getting so mad at me. It's not margarita.
It can be.
Does Macarena mean something?
Macarena? Probably does. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
I can Google it.
It sounded like margarita to me, and I wanted another one. That was fun.
They're
oh, my
pretty
God.
good.
That just brought back a bunch of memories.
Rocks are blended.
Huh?
He said rocks are blended.
Rocks are blended.
Blended.
Okay.
Yeah, blended.
Fine.
I mean, I'm on vacation. I got the shorts and the open shirt.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm at the bar.
Look, if you only had the blended, I would drink it, but the rocks one is my preference.
Okay.
Because you get the frozen headache with the blended one.
I think I'm in the mood for that.
Yeah.
And when I'm in the mood for that.
Why don't you say hi to Greg? He's lurking in the back corner.
Is Greg back there
You
again?
can't see me again.
Why do you keep hiding?
Where would you like me to be, Marco?
No, you're good. You're good. What did
Over
you think
here?
of this
You wanna,
whole?
like, over here?
Well, no. I'm glad you're in there.
Further.
What did you think of this whole Laker article?
I thought it was incredibly compelling.
Yeah.
But it is very one-sided. It's all very much written against Genie. It sounds like it doesn't really bring the other
This
side.
doesn't
of
count
it.
as a hit piece, does it?
A little bit,
or as close to a hit piece as you can get.
Kind of like a hit piece in a way.
Okay, well, agenda-driven, but I mean, there's still some juicy stuff. But
no, it's not not on Baxter's part.
Yeah,
he's just reporting facts that he has been given and told. I think it is a very slanted one-way
I think it is clearly from one point of view.
Yes.
But I don't know if it's a hit piece in the most traditional, because I don't know. Was there anything in there that made you go, oh my God? I mean, we knew
besides
that,
the dollar amounts,
the money is just bananas.
Right.
But okay, fine. But the thing to me, like, we've known that the siblings in the Buss family have been at each other's throats for a long time. That's not now the details of it all were they were interesting, but it wasn't revelatory in the sense that I didn't know that Jim and Genie hadn't spoken in like that. That was, we knew that.
Right, but you also, the headline of it all started off with, "I wish you were never born," or "I thought you never should have been born."
That was rough.
That's a pretty intense way to put it. Now, we don't know whether that context was the exact context that it came out in. That is one side of the story. But the fact if that is what it is, that is very much written to make it sound like against Genie in
Has
that,
there
right?
ever been a successful passing of the torch from one owner to family, and it's still running?
Give me a second to think about that.
Me too. I never thought of it that way, but it seems like all these things will end up the same way.
Not Al Davis bringing it down to Mark Davis.
The Chiefs?
But he's following in his father's footsteps. He's just not very good at it.
No, he's just not the same.
Yeah, he's trying the same stuff his dad did.
Is Stephen Jones going to be doing?
Well, that's the first
Jerry?
thing that came to mind. I wonder how that's going to be post Jerry. I wonder if they can keep that team aren't they valued as the most valuable franchise?
Yep.
What if they dropped to 10th in 20 years?
But that's the thing. Okay, so I don't think that would be the issue, because despite the Lakers going from first to 26 in winning percentage, they're still the crown jewel of the NBA.
Right.
So I don't think that winning or losing necessarily tarnishes that.
Yeah, I don't think the Raiders have lost a step in merchandise, even when they're bad. People still are loyal to the Raiders.
Oh, yeah, no.
Always. Well, that's interesting. Raider fans are loyal to the Raiders.
That's true.
I don't know if the Raider brand when we were kids meant outlaw and really good football.
Yeah, and you can rap.
Now the Raider brand is those guys are bozos.
Still hanging in.
And now even Raider fans who are incredibly loyal. I respect Raider fans a great deal because they stick with their team no matter what. But I think even Raider fans are like, yeah, man, we're lost in the woods.
Yeah.
Like there is no way to say, like, Laker fans haven't gotten there. Laker fans still, I think they're a trade away from winning the NBA championship every year. They are still in that spot. Yeah, exactly. But I don't think that not winning torpedoes the value. The Lakers are still the most valuable franchise in the NBA.
No doubt.
And they have not been winning like they were, in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
All they need to do is fix the basketball part of it, and when they do, it'll be championship level again. But I agree with 100%. It's hard for me to get all fired up about them doing a great job in the second half versus a depleted Denver. Because like you said, if certain pieces were on the floor, you can't do what you did. So I know it was great. It was great to shut down Jamal Murray in the second half. 2 points in the second half. Yay. But I don't think that means this is a defensive upswing. Like, this is what we should get used to this.
No, it's not necessarily getting used to it. It's more just a trend towards something that we could see something different.
It's a high watermark.
Yeah.
Right? It's something that you can say, hey, we can do this. I get it. There are extenuating circumstances, notably Jokic. Understood. But they played good defense.
They did.
They actually, for 2 quarters, were very, very good defensively. And it wasn't just that one guy was really, like, collectively as a team, they played quality team defense for 2 consecutive quarters, which, as stupid as this sounds, that's not something we've been able to say for a while.
That's true.
No,
like, that's a
true.
new development. So I'm not saying that they're going to turn into the Pistons of the early 90s. They're not that, but it was a moment. And let's see what happens next.
I want more Timmy.
And by the way,
he did a good job.
Give me more Timmy. Yes, sir.
Oh my! I get it. He's
LeBron was going to him.
Look,
LeBron was feeling it. Come on,
Drew. Timmy has been playing well.
See,
especially in the middle.
You're gonna pour cold water on my Timmy.
I'm not.
Come on.
He has been playing well. He's provided a different type of look for the Lakers,
and he looks for a shot.
Exactly.
Yep.
And his ability to space out the floor,
Yep.
like that's something different in a big man. Like.
Yep.
Something the Lakers haven't really had, besides Anthony Davis being able to stretch out just a little bit, but that's a different story.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing that throughout this whole game, yes, Luka was scoring, he was getting to his spots, but the biggest thing literally was them playing defense that whole entire second half. Like that's a beautiful thing that they're actually playing defense, and they learned that hey, maybe if you get collective stops, when you can utilize that and turn it in transition and get a different look, You can play a different way.
Look, honey, he cleaned up his room
Hey,
once.
DeAndre.
All year.
Got to start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere.
Hey, DeAndre, you were talking about Drew Timmy. Like, you were kind of about Drew Timmy. Is it because of his defense, or is it because he's an old school big where he's going to back a guy down, he's going to try and box
9
guys
points.
out.
Yeah.
But is the defense portion?
There was moments in that game where they did get him on a one-on-one situation, and he had no chance. And so, and if you're going to and with JJ Redick and what they draw up, they like to switch. So there's going to be moments you're going to be on a smaller guard, and you got to try to do a better job of keeping guys in front. I know it's easier said than done, but his defense can get a little bit of improvement. But offensively, he does a great job. He gets to his spots. He knows where he can fit on the basketball court. That's
he's
no
looking
question.
to shoot. He when he's open, he shoots. He understands what it is. The Laker bench lacks scoring, especially with Austin Reeves unavailable, and because one of those guys go to the bench, that'll help a little bit. But as currently constructed right now, they get no offensive production out of their bench at all. And I'm not saying that Timmy's Jamal Crawford and he's going to come in there and be like that, but he looks for a shot. He can shoot the ball a little bit, but the question is going to be with him, like with most of these guys, how much do you get and how much do you give?
Well,
and he's really, really a defensive liability, but if he's making buckets, you can survive.
I just love to watch him play for various reasons.
Sure.
By the way,
for various reasons. Anyway.
Real quick, Austin Reeves did get reevaluated.
Oh,
He's
good.
expected to come back during his 8-game road trip, so that'd be another help.
I was going to ask you about Rui. He had a tough shooting night. Okay.
But what I did like is that
sacrifice for defense, maybe
he didn't settle. Nobody really settles, and he's
4 of 13.
His size, he need to utilize his size more.
How would you use him? It seems like they still haven't figured out what to do with him. You know what I mean? Like what should be his role?
I mean,
in a perfect world,
him coming off a little bit of action, like maybe a quick down screen to get into his mid-range spot. He's money when it gets to his mid-range, not one dribble pull-up situation. And then when he does post up on a smaller guard, you see that. The Lakers do a good job when they get a defensive rebound and you see him posting up in front of everyone and they throw a lob over. He was getting easy buckets right there, and that was a game changer.
I'm convinced someday, Travis, this is the dude, like in the playoffs, he goes bonkers and scores 35 points a game because of some sort of matchup. Like he's been waiting for this moment. And wins a whole series.
35 is a lot, but I don't think that it's out of the question that he could have a 30-point night or a 28-point night. I think he's that, but he's not
once in a series.
There you go.
Yeah, that's you know what I'm saying? Out of nowhere.
It's
right.
once, maybe.
So pick one. You can have Drew Timmy, Jake LaRavia, or Rui Hachimura. Who are you going with?
Rui.
I don't know.
Give me some Timmy.
I don't know.
Who would you take?
As of right now, I might take Drew Timmy.
Oh, come on, man.
No, Rui. Look, Rui is also a defensive liability. I don't think he's that great
Hang
offensively
in there,
either.
Oh, come on.
No, I don't.
Hang in there, man.
LaRavia is a guy that just stands there like this. He puts his hands out and he waits for the ball.
Right.
Like, that's it.
The right answer is Rui, not Timmy. You know
no,
this,
I don't
right?
think Timmy's. I don't think Timmy's very this great all around player that's going to be something amazing. However, he's not afraid of the moment. He does, like to Travis say, goes and tries to get his shots.
Yeah.
He backs guys down. He makes winning plays.
I like that.
Rui is lost 3 out of 4 games.
Tell me if this is where you're coming from. Rui, I think we have a certain expectation that's somewhere slightly above average.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get there a ton.
No.
Timmy's expectation is
It's
somewhere
so low.
just above terrible. So when he provides something a little better than terrible, it's like, hey, look at that.
As of right now, I want to see more.
But
Drew
LeBron
Timmy.
was feeling him.
I don't hate that.
LeBron was feeling him. They were working together.
He understands where to be.
Yeah.
I think that's a big part of it.
But underrated skill.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got the perspective. Like Drew Timmy knows where to be. He knows where to be when it's LeBron. But look at the other guys on the floor with them.
Yeah.
It's Gabe Vincent. It's Jared Vanderbilt. Look who was on the floor with them.
Don't listen to him, Timmy. We got your back.
Hold on, but he is the fourth. When Rui gets on the basketball court, when he's starting with LeBron, he's starting with Austin Reeves, he's starting with Luka Doncic. The spacing is still. They haven't had their starting core pretty much all season. It's been Austin Reeves, Luka Doncic in the lineup, and then LeBron and Luka Doncic. Then Luka Doncic is not like so. It's gonna get some time. I'm not gonna say give us some time, but he's gonna pick his spots. He's gonna find it out. And I get it. He floats around at times, but the ball is always in Luka Doncic's hands. It's gonna be in Austin Reeves' hands. It's gonna be in LeBron James's hands. So Rui Hachimura is a fourth option compared to Drew Timmy coming in there. All you got to do is just spot up, and then they're collapsing on LeBron. It's an easy kick out. Compared to, again, I just feel like it's going to be a whole different mix.
He doesn't like Timmy. I'm just
not saying that.
kidding. I'm
not
just
like
kidding.
Timmy.
I'm just kidding.
Just like I don't like Rue, apparently. You don't
You
like Timmy.
love Rui. Come on.
I do love
You
Rui.
love like invading group chats.
That wasn't my fault.
I have a new
I
team.
did it.
I have a team for Hard Knocks next year. I have the perfect team for you.
I can't wait.
I'll tell you who it is next, and you'll be like, yes, I want to hear from that. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
My pals at Rotolo Chevrolet have won Dealer of the Year 14 years in a row. And think about it. We're talking about the Dodgers kind of doing what they do. The Rams got a chance to win another Super Bowl and all this stuff. And winning is hard, man. It's hard to do. And Rotolo does it every single season. And they do it with a simple formula by making sure that you get what you want and making sure that you know what's going on, that it's honest, it's upfront, it's transparent, it's courteous. It's all of the things that you're hoping, and it so rarely is unless you're going in to Rotolo Chevrolet. Listening to Mike Capozio, who you see on TV, listening to his son Michael, listening to Armando Rojo, the general manager. They are absolutely dedicated to making sure that their customers know exactly what's going on throughout the entire sales process. So come see for yourself what all the fun's about at Rotolo Chevrolet. It's right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit. You cannot miss it. It is right there. All the Silverados. I've been driving Silverados for them for years. I've bought cars from Rotolo Chevrolet, gone through the process. I can speak to it firsthand. It is just A-pluses across the board. So if you're in the market for that Chevy vehicle, make sure it's Rotolo Chevrolet. And if Fontana isn't in your neck of the woods, I get it. Go online, rotolochevy.com, R-O-T-O-L-O, rotolochevy.com. And whether you go in or go online, make sure they know that Travis sent you in.
And you know we are LA's mega sports station. You spend every day with us on 7:10 a.m., the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. But quite often you see us on the streets. The ESPN LA street team rolling up across the Southland and pulling up at the hottest events. Baby, let's cruise. You know who takes care of our rides? Our friends at George Chevrolet. The GM, John Good, his fantastic team. Find out more at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive. Our ESPN LA street team, driven by our friends at George Chevrolet. George Chevy, off the 91 freeway in the city of Bellflower. Thanks to George Chevy for making our ESPN LA street team absolutely beautiful, man.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where legends rise and history is made. February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Tickets at genesisinvitational.com.
One briefcase, one moment could change everything. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is giving you a chance to own your destiny in 2026. Play throughout the month of January, and on January 28th, one Club Serrano member will win the case, and with it, a finale spot in any 2026 promotion, plus $400,000. Which destiny will you choose? It's all happening at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time. Download the Waba Rewards app today or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, keeping it real for you.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay, things people love.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, your Wednesday afternoon. What's Travis know about the Crossroads? A way back Wednesday, 1996 edition, Bone Thugs time. The No Stress Sports Talk Express rolls on your Wednesday on ESPN LA.
That's such a good song. Ooh. But before we get into that, it's game day for the Trojans. USC takes on Northwestern tonight with pregame at 7:30 and tip-off at 8. hear all the action on ESPN LA, on the ESPN LA 7:10 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio on the ESPN LA, home of the USC Trojans. Fight on.
You've heard this song a million times, right? What's the one line that everybody knows about
the
this
first
song?
of the month?
That one? And I miss my Uncle Charles. That's the only one everybody knows about that song.
How many? Hold on. This is just because I know it's going to be zero.
The Bones?
Yeah.
Name
Travis.
Go on.
Name as many members of Bone Thugs and Harmony as you possibly can.
Okay. I know 4.
You know 4.
Go ahead.
Oh, good job.
Bone Thugs Harmony.
You know it's an it's not an and.
You
it's
sold
an
me. Busy?
You know? Busy, crazy,
lazy,
and then
dopey.
Dopey. You did come up with one. We were talking about families. When teams switch over from one owner, a lot of success, to the family, does it have success? He brought up the Steinbrenners.
Nope. I don't think
he
that
says
qualifies.
no. I kind of say yes to that. I mean,
as far as it being a failure?
Not a failure. They got back to the World Series.
Been to the World Series.
And they're still the Yankees.
But again, I'm not talking about like the valuation of the team necessarily. I'm talking about
still
the
competitive.
Success. They are. They're not in the tank the way some of these other teams are.
Yeah.
But the Yankees of the 90s and the early 2000s,
juggernaut, different deal.
A different deal. And
yes.
that was the old man. That was George.
But better than most. And then you brought up the Hunt family, the Chiefs.
Yeah.
That actually makes more sense.
That's the best example of it going from Generation A to Generation B
and getting better.
Got better.
Yeah. Lamar Hunt had them competitive forever. Yeah. The son had made them a dynasty.
Patrick Mahomes helped.
Well, you get the right guy.
No,
it just helps.
I'm not taking credit. I'm giving credit.
It gets the. Or I mentioned about Hard Knocks, and it's not going to shock you. You just stay with the Bills because I thought that was so interesting.
I thought that's what you might say.
And the drama continues, and it is funny. So, total failure by McDermott, right? To achieve goal of getting. I mean, just from the Bills' perspective, because you fired the guy. Okay. You have to have cause. So why did you fire me? Because you didn't achieve the goal. The goal was to get us to a Super Bowl.
Okay.
Did not happen.
Okay.
But it is weird. You fire the guy that helped you or coached you, but the GM gets a raise.
Yeah.
That's weird. Now, that's drama. I would want to see how this plays out. And they're starting to throw each other under the bus now about who wanted to draft Keon Coleman.
Yeah.
It's going to get more fun from here. I can't wait to see who they hire because you're stepping into a nightmare.
Yeah, it's a weird deal. I don't know. Look, the way that you laid it out, I think, is a fair way to do it. I think that if you're saying you've had Josh Allen for 6 years, have you gone to a Super Bowl? And the answer is no. Is a change in order? I think that's a fair way to land on that.
Wouldn't you say that's fair?
I would.
Yeah.
But I think if you peel that onion just a little bit and say, why have they not gone to the Super Bowl? I think there's a fair argument to be made that they have been deficient in other parts of the team and in the roster. And I get it. Not everybody gets everything. You don't get an all-pro at every position. I understand that. But the defense has been lacking in certain seasons. The weapons that Josh Allen has been lacking in other seasons. That it's not just that there's been these catastrophic coaching failures. There's been roster turnover as well. The roster has been something. Have they had the best team in any of these years? I don't think so either.
They've had the best quarterback.
They've had the best quarterback occasionally, but, Mahomes is in there too. So
and one of the best running backs.
I don't have a problem with them firing Sean McDermott because sometimes I think you just kind of hit that ceiling, and if we're going to go through that ceiling, we're going to need to hear a different voice. Fair enough. They gave him a lot of time to try to get it done. Didn't work out. It could also get a lot worse.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where I think that keeping the G, like if you're going to shake it up, shake it up.
Right. No, it seems like that's going to be a destination for a guy, like you said yesterday, that would just take the job because I want to be a head coach. You know what I mean?
You think?
Right. If this is your offer, and like you said, it's going to be weird. You're going to have to go through another guy. Like you're clearly third or fourth on the totem pole as the head coach.
I think that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you understand the situation. So it would have to be a guy that is taking his first post as a head coach to take that job.
You give a first-year guy Josh Allen, that's asking a lot.
It seems like that's what you're setting up.
Maybe.
Because it's above coaching there. The GM got a bump. The coach is out.
You wonder if there's a guy that has been around the block once or twice that would take that job and go into the interview process you're the boss. We're going to work together. If you have an idea, I'm here to listen to it. And, if it comes push to shove and we disagree, I'm going to fall on your side. Fine. but when it actually comes time to go do it, I'm going to go do it my own way.
This is true. Or, I mean, look, it could be a situation where the McDermott his voice just got stale and you need some sort of attack dog coach.
Yeah.
We got the players. We got everything. We just need to get more out of them.
And do you think they have the roster to be the best team in the AFC?
Well, with him, I think you do, and you still have Cook as long as he's still in uniform. Your defense needs to be overhauled, and I think you're strapped for money. So you're going to have to be tricky and creative to get out of it. But that's what I mean. You may need to build what the Rams built, a defense full of young dudes that aren't being paid right now, and get them to play as hard as they can.
Hard to do.
Do you trust the wide receivers in that team?
I trust Josh Allen.
No, but the wide receivers.
I trust Josh Allen.
The owner doesn't trust the wide receivers.
No, but think of the days in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, how many receivers did he make? I mean, it may not be Hall of Famers, but he made some Pro Bowlers. You know what I mean? So
sure.
I trust that guy that you can just give him talent through the draft and you'll be competitive. But yeah, it's. I would love to see what's going on there, and I don't think this is where it's going to stop. But I didn't know Keon Coleman was that bad. My God, for 2 years, he's been a no-show.
He's been nowhere.
Yeah,
he's
they
been
picked
healthy,
him at 33.
and for the second half of the season, he was a healthy scratch throughout majority of their games. So it tells you, there was just something that was not going on.
It's a weird deal, though, that publicly it came out that, I didn't even want him in the first place. It usually doesn't go like that. Usually it's we got together, we made the pick that we thought's best, it didn't work out, we're going to keep moving forward. It's not like, I didn't want him in. You don't hear that very often.
He must be a bust and a toothache when they put you on blast, put your name out there.
All right, so I know we were talking about lemons and super hard, right?
Limes.
Well, you guys said lemons.
Yeah.
Radio Michael fan says he will sell you $50, Trav, and have lemons for you if you're really willing to do it.
We talked about limes, but
limes.
Yeah.
Oh, he said lemon.
Sure.
I can eat a lemon, but no, I've never eaten
lemon's much bigger than a lime.
But I've never eaten the I guess I have the skin of a lemon.
Yeah, great.
All right, he's taking you up. $50.
Okay,
yeah,
you're going to do that here today?
I don't have a lemon now.
Limes. For some reason, we started saying lemons for reasons I don't understand.
You got to commit.
He's committing to lemon for you.
Well, I hit him back and ask him a lime. I'll do a lime. I'm not doing a lemon. Lemon 75.
So I missed it. Did Mason eat the entire lime?
He finished it with us.
All of it, the whole thing.
The peel, the pith, the fruit, the whole thing.
Was it like one?
No, he had
giant,
cut it looked like it was cut into quarters.
Oh, it was cut into quarters. Okay, that's fine too. He still did it.
It's still a whole lime.
Yeah,
cut it into quarters, halves, thirds, hundredths, whatever.
That's kind of crazy. I mean, you don't eat the skin.
I mean, no, it's not.
He did,
no, but.
Not for mythical money.
I'm telling you,
not for mythical money.
Yeah, real money, sure, we can talk. But mythical money, no.
I'm not
committing to that.
On that show, mythical money is like real money.
It's
a big deal.
Look, everyone, I saw this thing on social media about the last time you pick your kids up and you'll start crying, right?
Yeah.
Because eventually. And we all have our last sprint in us. I think Travis and I have hit our last sprint.
I think it happened recently, and it was barely a sprint. That's for sure.
The Far Side coming up next. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
The road to the Lombardi runs through Yamava, and Sunday, January 25th, is your chance to win the Ultimate Super Sunday Prize. Join Cappy, Morales, and Bergman, who's here, and producer Lindsay at the 909 Sports Bar for the AFC and NFC Championship games. Everyone who shows up is entered to win a VIP Super Sunday experience and a one-night stay at Yamava. Be there January 25th at the Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win. Spots are limited. Reserve your seat now at ESPNLA.com. You in?
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station. Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tomorrow night in Inglewood, it's two teams, one city, no love lost. Lakers and Clippers come face to face once again. The battle for Los Angeles is on. Coverage begins tomorrow night at 5:30 p.m.
To LeBron, who drives baseline, got two Raptors in the air and laid it in. That guy's 41, Michael.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Playoffs? Are you kidding me? And chicken wings? You better not be kidding me. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Grab your crew, a brew, and our great game time specials at Good Times Cafe.
Number 2.
Everclear is here, April 4th.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a 2026 Toyota Tundra SR5. Play your favorite table games now with your rewards card for entries. Drawing Sunday.
Morongo, Good Times.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you can put your sports IQ to work on the games you know best. It's not you against the house. It's you participating in a live market. Buy or sell your predictions all game long. Trade every play with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams are in the playoffs, and if you missed out on any action this past season, don't make the same mistake. Clinch your spot in the Rams house for 2026. Watch every home game next year with marquee matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, and Packers. In addition, enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Don't miss out on any of next year's action and get your Rams season tickets today.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for The Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for The Far Side with DeMarco Far, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
I hate this. See, what were we just talking about? We had a different conversation, and the Far Side went with it because you made me think about something else. What were we just talking about? The Super Bowl.
Can he get on the mic? It's not like he's not.
I am on the mic.
Not
I forgot about
him.
it. Oh, no, what were we just talking about when you walked in?
When I walked in,
God,
you were talking about the Super Bowl and
talking
traveling
about
to San Francisco.
the Super Bowl and what we may do. It's 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
If you win, you get 2 weeks off.
Mm-hmm.
What they might do there.
Can I read something real quick?
Oh, go ahead.
So, Mr. Albrizi, I think that's how you say his YouTube name.
Albizi
says D-Far got the smooth, high skin fade going. Okay,
right.
OG, keep hanging on.
I went back to my old barber.
People love commenting on your hair.
I went back to my old barber. I did. I gave a dude a shot. He messed up my hair 5 times. He gave me the Doc Rivers. See? Right.
Okay.
I went back to my dude.
I got a question. If someone was to come up to you, what's going on, OG? Would that make you feel some type of way, or?
Nah, I earned that.
No,
yeah, I don't mind Unk, man. Yeah, I earned that. Yes, there you go. You don't get old being a fool.
Nope.
Yeah. What you can do is hurt your hips when you're running, though.
Knees, too.
Wow.
Knees, too.
Why did we get...
and ego.
And everything.
Yeah.
Why did we get caught up in running? It's your fault. You did it. I don't know how.
So here's what happened. I put on a little weight over the holidays.
Yep.
Okay, nothing crazy, but a little bit, and I was at a spot where I wasn't feeling great about it. So I kind of redoubled down, making sure that I was doing my exercise and make sure I was eating right and all these things. And I started to feel really good. I'm doing dry January, so I feel good. I really do. And so I was doing my usual walk, somewhere between 5 and 7 or 10, whatever I got going on any given day. And I have to really work hard to get my heart banging and get my sweat going.
Yeah.
Just walking doesn't do it anymore. So I would run a little bit, and then I'd run a little more, and then I'd run a little more. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to try to do, instead of one of these long walks, I'm going to try to do a relatively long. I'm not going to run fast. I'm not going to try to, do crazy splits. I'm just going to jog for as long as I can. Turns out I could actually do it for a decent amount of time.
Started feeling good.
And I started feeling good. And what do you do when you start feeling good? You run a little
harder
bit.
and faster.
You start running a little harder and a little faster. And then my body basically said, hey, yo,
starts
bro,
to break.
you are in your 50s. You're still overweight. You still need to slow the blank down.
Yep.
And my knees basically vetoed my brain and said, we're going back to walking.
Save it. We all got one sprint left in you, so save it. That's so funny. I'm done. I went nuts on the treadmill for a while.
You know how I knew it was a bad deal, too?
When?
Because I go outside. I don't do the treadmill or the gym or anything. I could do road work.
Yeah.
People hear me coming from a long way away.
Oh,
So when I'm coming, people turn around and look like, what's coming down the hill? Like
you're
they think like
running.
it's an avalanche coming down the hill after them.
Angry running.
Yeah.
Angry running. Gosh dang it, Greg. You always do this to me.
I don't do anything to you.
You do. You come in and you ask me these questions, and they're so good, and then I get caught up, and I forget what I was going to say. But it was about that game that's coming up north soon. You were asking me about weather.
Yeah, I was asking you about the weather. What's the weather like up in Seattle?
What a story this creates. That game last week, I call it a rocking chair game.
The Bears game.
The Bears game. Because you went up there and literally got into a fight with a bunch of Bears and lived to tell the story. Caleb Williams was playing the sort of football like Brett Favre used to play. It's not good enough to go 3 and out. It's beyond that. 3 and outs are for the regular season. You got to take the ball away from him. If not, he's going to score. That's the world you're living in. My favorite drive, I said this during the crossover, was that drive where any score wins the game, the last one. And you frustrated him by you kept making him snap the football. You know how hard that is to do?
Do it again.
Right. Trusting your guys. And the guys that were on the field, some were backups.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. It's not just about starter, this and that. It's everybody that needs to step in. It's so cool. I hope they can pull this off. But the problem is Seattle's really good.
Yeah, they are.
Really, 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 really good. I don't think crowd noise or being up there is going to factor in that much.
I don't either.
You just went to Chicago and Carolina, and they were both bonkers.
Yep.
But
counterpoint to the Seahawks being really good, and I agree with you.
Yeah.
So are the Rams.
Good.
Yeah.
Very good. I know.
And that's why I've said it. I'll say it again. They played 10 times. I think they go 5-5. I really do.
This will be good.
And that's why I have no idea what's going to happen on Sunday. I think it comes down to late in the fourth quarter. And if the ball is in Matthew Stafford's hand, good.
Right.
If the ball is in Sam Darnold's hand, also good.
Good.
I'll take both of those scenarios.
Just hope that Ethan Evans is up to the task of angle punting. Because
kick it into the seats, bro.
Okay, this is what it's easier said than done. It baffles me why angle punting is such a big deal. I kid you not. But catching the punt, the long snap, turning towards the sideline and kicking it that way is hard to do for some guys.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm not being a
and
wise
the last
guy.
thing you want is a 17-yard punt when you need a bomb.
Okay. Yes, because we saw a 33-yard punt.
You're up by 3, and you just gave him 17 yards.
I hear you, okay? I really do. I hear you.
Right.
But a 17-yard punt, you know what? I'm going to steal your line.
Yeah.
At least you have to snap it
Keep
again.
making them snap it. Okay, I got you.
Because if Rashid Shaheed, which, by the way, I've never said that name right on the first try.
Rashid Shaheed.
Rashid Shaheed, that guy. Mr. Shaheed.
Yes.
Scares the living daylights out of me.
He should. He's dangerous.
I do not want him to be the reason that the Rams go home.
Get ready to hold your
If
breath.
Sam Darnold's the reason they go home, I can live with it. If it's Shaheed, I'm just be like, why did we do that?
What if you blow him up? What if you send the message? What if you rack him? Come on.
What if he houses one again?
Come on.
Yeah.
You can't coach scared. Come on.
I'm not coaching scared. I'm coaching to
smart.
eliminate their best guy.
I know.
Yeah.
But every now, look, best laid plans, because it used to baffle me how guys, and they did this. I saw this with Patrick Peterson. This dude was returning everything. And
Who's the dude for the Bears? Devin Hester.
Devin Hester.
Yeah.
Same thing. He's beating the Rams. Like, oh my God, didn't you know? What were you guys trying to do?
Tony Dungy kicked it to him in the Super Bowl, and he took the opening kick of the game back for a touchdown. It's like, let's not do that anymore.
And it lands right between the hash marks, and get ready for it. Going to be fun. Oh, my God. We have to keep talking about this game coming up. Plus, do you think the Patriots or Stidham, do you think Stidham can actually be a Hostetler?
Yes.
You think so?
I wouldn't bet on it, but it's possible.
You know, that's another thing. This could be the year for Payton to get his flowers, because we kind of put him off to the wayside. I did not forget about him in our last head coaching thing, did I?
Peyton Manning?
No.
Oh, Sean
Payton.
Oh,
this could be the year he gets his flowers.
We did. When we were...
We gave him his flowers.
I think we missed him. When we were going through it, we were talking about Andy Reid, we were talking about Sean McVay, we were talking about Kyle Shanahan, Ben Johnson. Yeah. I don't think we said Sean Payton's name, and we should have.
What if he wins with a backup? Let's talk about that. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Mornings in LA will never be the same. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
What is the abbreviation for ESPN Deportes?
The D?
Yeah. See, that one is just Deportes. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, really? They don't just call it the D, huh?
There's no E1, E2, E-News. No, it's just Deportes.
If it was ED, then you could have it sponsored, you know?
Jesus.
Right.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show, weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? Because it's just better for you. Our Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins that are healthier for you. like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Our steamed vegetables and signature salads are made fresh for you. Our sauces are more flavorful for you, from sweet and spicy to fiery hot. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
Hey, it's Mace. The big game is almost here, and there's no better way to cash in during America's biggest sporting event than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. And since the big game is right around the corner, that also means it's your last chance to get into football action before next season. On Prize Picks, you simply pick 2 to 6 players, pick more or less on their stat projections, and submit your lineup. Prize Picks also has early payouts. If your lineup gets off to a hot start, you now got the option to cash out those winnings before the game even finishes. You can also copy lineups with one click with the new social feed. Don't miss any of the action this season with Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E. $50 instantly in lineups when you play your $5 lineup. That is code MACE on Prize Picks. $50 instantly in lineups when you play $5. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. Got to be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Robert was in big trouble with the IRS.
Yes, I owed them a lot of money, over $52,000.
Then he heard about Civic Tax Relief.
They took great care of me. It went really quick. $52,000 I owed, and they had a payoff for $100, and the IRS accepted it. Man.
Off the hook for just $100?
Civic Tax Relief will take care of you. Give them a call.
Call Civic Tax Relief now for your free confidential consultation. 800-881-4555. 800-881-4555. Individual results may vary. Visit civictaxrelief.com for more information.
The No Stress Sports Talk Express, Camargo and Travis, on for your Wednesday afternoon. It is the Waba Grill 4 p.m. happy hour. Stop by today for 5-piece dumplings and a premium Waba beverage drink like their authentic Thai tea. Both for only $5. Happy hours weekdays 3 p.m. to close. Only at Waba Grill. It's for you. We continue our way back Wednesday. Top songs in 1996. My God, Keith Sweat. What DeAndre know about Keith Sweat? You know the Boo and producer Warren know about Keith Sweat.
We sure do.
We keep rolling on ESPN LA.
All right, DeAndre, I have a question for you.
What's going on?
Did you forget your quarter zip today? Because I saw you come in with a matcha drink. So it's a quarter zip and matcha.
I missed the quarter zip today. I should have brought the quarter zip, but shout out to Mario. Mario hooked it up with a matcha today for me. Okay. Yeah, so Mario went down to a little spot down here in downtown LA and he's like, I'll bring a matcha for you as well. So, yeah.
Oh, it's in a cup? I thought,
it's a drink.
I thought it was like in a can.
No, it's like a coffee thing.
It's
It's not coffee, but you get it at like a coffee type of place.
Mario drinks matcha?
Oh, yeah.
So he told me that he's off caffeine right now, and then he had like a headache and stuff, so he needed to get something to kind of get his day.
Isn't matcha caffeine, though? Doesn't it have caffeine? Because it gives you a boost.
Well, this one didn't because, it had like oat milk and, some honey, so. Yeah.
He's drinking it. I'm
Dude,
drinking
I can't give up caffeine. I'm giving
Look
it
at him.
Mario right there. He's right there. Look.
I need something at any
Yes,
given point.
he looks like he's 19. I'm drinking matcha now.
Whatever he's doing, we should all be doing.
I bet he can still run.
What is wrong with a quarter zip, by the way?
I have no idea.
Nothing.
It makes no sense.
It's a trend that's going on.
Quarter zip and
Trend that's going on through TikTok, social media.
But it's not new. That's the thing. People have been wearing those for 30 years.
See, history repeats itself, Travis. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to get at here. All right,
we had quarter zips on the baseball team in the 90s.
Right. No doubt, right?
Yeah, this is not a new
macho.
garment.
These
not
newfangled kids thinking that they're taking all our stuff.
Yes, they think it's new, and it's like, no. We already did it, and we did it better. But you can recycle it back. It's okay.
They're wearing Jinko jeans.
Dude, I'm just like, what?
What's I don't even know what that is.
Jinko jeans?
No.
Jinko jeans are
Jinko?
JNCO. Jinko jeans. And they're just gigantic. The legs
huge,
are
like
huge
wide leg,
legs.
wide leg.
Super wide leg. Yeah.
Are you looking at it? It's terrible, right?
Oh yeah, that looks like a skirt almost.
but there's kids wearing those now.
Man,
and they think they're cute.
You can rock that?
Yeah, I
no,
can rock that.
Come on.
I got that in my arsenal for
Rods,
sure. Yeah.
please wear that someday so I can laugh.
Yeah.
That's a nice little Doc Martens. Oh, yeah, we good.
Hey, just go to Burlington Coat Factory. They got them all over the place.
That's where I
Shout
see
out to
those
Burlington,
kids, too. On electric bikes. Yes.
Hey, watch out.
I'm just saying.
Watch out
Come
on
on.
the e-bike. Love my e-bike.
Just saying.
You wear a helmet now.
I do. Safety first, Greg. Safety's not an accident, you know.
Somebody
Safety's
told you to start wearing
Who
them.
told you that?
Yeah.
Where did you get that from? Wait a minute. Come on. What's Smokey
like
the
that,
Bear?
don't you, right? Yeah, you like
That was
that.
very Smokey the Bear.
Come on.
Yeah.
Smokey the Bear
I don't
told
know.
you
I don't know
that.
where I
That's
heard that.
awesome.
Yeah.
Didn't somebody come on here and tell you, hey, you better start wearing a helmet? Wasn't it Beto? Beto
No,
told you
me.
to start wearing. Was it you?
Me, yes.
Here's the deal. You probably said it better. I said I was always going to wear a helmet with that thing. They go way too fast. At my nature, I'm kind of a scaredy cat. Like I'm not a risk taker really in any meaningful way. Nobody had to convince me to wear a helmet.
Not at all.
I was going to put one on the whole time.
Not at all. I'm glad
Susan,
you're on
on the other hand, was a bit of a harder sell. She was like, "This looks ridiculous." I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? I really don't want to deal with a brain injury with you on your e-bike.
Absolutely
so let's put
not.
the helmet on."
Who sent me the text about this tweet from Sam Amick?
Amick.
I
did, yes.
Excuse me.
DeAndre.
DeAndre did.
Mm-hmm.
Lakers Governor Genie Buss issued a statement to The Athletic in response to today's ESPN story, which includes reporting about her relationship with LeBron James. Quote, it's really not right, given all the great things LeBron has done for the Lakers, that he has to be pulled into my family drama, Genie Buss said. To say that it wasn't appreciated is just not true and completely unfair to him. What is she referring to? The Bronny thing?
There was a portion of the piece that Baxter Holmes wrote where it was reported that she was not thrilled with the way that her and LeBron were getting along. That there were a variety of different things that when they drafted Bronny, that in the story she was not, that LeBron did not express the proper amount of gratitude for the Lakers doing that, and it bothered her. And it bothered her that he did not express his gratitude. That there was some other stuff in there.
She didn't like it that when he came to LA in 2018 that he was
them and they didn't recruit him. That it was his decision to come here. That they just happened to be the recipients of his largesse.
This is like the royal family. You didn't
really
bow
is.
properly.
It really is.
You know what I mean?
I understand her point. The point of, look, I don't get along with my brothers and sisters. It's unfortunate, but why do we have to drag him into it? I understand her impulse there, but that she has feelings like a normal person doesn't make me think any less of her. That's okay.
That's why they dragged him into it. It's LeBron. It's interesting. And this there will be more to this. Like I said, if you haven't read the article, you should. But I bet most Laker fans have. But like you said, the cool thing is you're behind this now. This is just the stories from yesteryear. There's positives to come.
It's funny you say that, DeMarco. I never really thought of it like that, but you're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right that the Buss family drama, we're just about done with it.
Uh-huh.
It's just about ancient history. Now, she's still here, and she'll be here for a while. Mark Walter wants her to be a part of the organization moving forward, but the palace intrigue is we're done with it.
The yacht is pulling off, and they're staying on the dock. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The succession, show that's been going on over there, we're done with it. And I didn't even think you're absolutely right.
Could I be reading into this too much? So understanding that Mark Walter and the Guggenheim Group came in, and he bought the Lakers sold to him. Does it feel like everything was calculated now? Thinking about it, him coming in, because you're seeing all the stuff that's been releasing in throughout the article, as far as like the drama between the family and her, working with the younger siblings, didn't get along with the older siblings, and then hers. All right, now all of a sudden we're gonna turn to just you and Rob Pelinka, figuring out the roster construction, all these different types of things, and then seeing all this stuff being released into the article, and all that drama that was being built in there amongst the family, you can see that it was starting to wear it down. It's just getting to the point where they didn't want to being in the front office position anymore. So could that be all calculated to those reasons? This is more the reason why she made a decision to sell.
The release of him. Yeah.
What it sounded like in this piece is that they're think of it like this. There are two groups of siblings, the old ones and the young ones. The old ones are getting older, and they were like, basically, we've been doing this a long time. There's a lot of drama involved. Maybe we just cash out and take the money and go live the rest of our lives, and we don't have to deal with each other anymore.
Not a bad option.
Not a bad option. The younger set of siblings were like, hey, we can sell a portion of this, but we can also maintain enough team control that us younger group, we can continue to run this team. If you guys want to cash out and take your money, we get it. Go ahead and do it, but let's not sell the whole thing so we can at least, and this is their argument, this is what Dr. Buss would have wanted. We want to keep this in the family. We want to keep this as a Buss asset moving forward. And again, according to this story, it was Genie who basically said, no, we're going to sell it. And basically all of it, or at least enough of it to where Mark Walter and his group are the controlling partners. They still own enough so she can sit here and be a governor and that kind of stuff. But that it basically iced the younger guys out, that they didn't have enough equity in this to continue to run the team.
Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, thank God it's that part of it's over. I don't know. You mean were you talking about the release of info? Like when it came out, was it calculated?
Like today, seeing that the release of all this info, and going back to when she did sell, the Lakers to Mark Walter and his group. Like it just seems like everything being spewed out from this article, it just seemed like it was going to be time to. It was ready for them to move on, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
yes,
it does.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The timing was right from let's just get out of this. The team is incredibly valuable. The right person came along with the real money. This wasn't a leverage deal. It's like that guy's got the money. He's got equity in the city.
Yeah.
And so it was a easy transition and allowed to DeMarcus, and I'm just going to steal it like I came up with it myself, to kind of just put all this stuff in the rear view mirror. Like,
and let's go.
Let's just go take our billions and get the hell out of here.
Tell me I'm crazy. That show we've been watching on Paramount.
Yeah,
Isn't
Landman.
this kind of the same story?
A little bit.
It's so good.
Isn't that her thing? Like my husband's company, and I want to
take control and do all
save
things.
It, and it was designed to, yeah.
And she doesn't know what she's doing.
That's right.
In Landman, I mean.
I swear to God, right? Isn't that the same thing? Wow.
He annoyed me.
Okay.
He annoyed me.
I'm like, I know this story. Wow.
That finale was awesome.
Oh, yes. I can't wait.
Awesome.
I can't wait.
DeAndre, you need to get up to speed so we
You
can talk
do.
about
Yes.
this openly.
Yes,
Greg,
I'm
do you
not
watch
watching.
Landman?
I do not watch. I
You
know.
should.
I know
It's
the
so
name. I don't
good.
know what anything about the show whatsoever.
Just watch
Billy
it.
Bob
give me,
Thornton
can you
is
get
a
somebody,
gem.
Laura? Give me a 30-second synopsis of what it's about.
Okay, so
Or 10.
so they kept talking about it, and I was like, yeah, I don't want it. So it's all based around the oil industry and
Okay.
how it's ran and how people maneuver to get into it, and like it's just a lot of drama.
It's
I
a
love
soap
it.
opera set in West Texas in the oil business. People
Oh, he's
die,
better.
people get killed, there's drug dealers, and stuff happens.
Now that's a one
Stuff
sheet.
happens.
that's
Okay,
better.
see, 10 seconds.
That was
Wonderful.
better.
That's a one sheet. And it
Probably
keeps getting
won't watch
better.
it.
Yeah.
And
And
Billy Bob
Not good.
John
Thornton
Hamm,
drops
Demi
bars.
Moore, Billy Bob Thornton.
Yes.
I mean, they're Andy Garcia. Like, there
Oh,
are
I like Andy
heavyweights.
Garcia. How many
Yeah.
seasons?
2
Too.
2 seasons. How long are each episode?
at 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
You could do it.
They're- It's
All
perfect.
right.
Yes.
These are John Ireland. Every
There's
time I
a-
see him, he says to me, "Have you watched Landman?" And I
There's
said,
a
no.
lot of eye candy.
Yes.
There's
Oh,
there's
you'll
there
love
is.
that.
There-
Yeah.
There is.
there's
Margot
and
Robbie in it?
his ex-wife is a lunatic, but she's a charming lunatic.
Yes.
Okay.
You will
And-
love her.
Yeah,
You'll come
his
around to
daughter
her.
is a
Oh,
lunatic,
my
but a very
God.
lovable lunatic.
That will mess him
Oh,
up
yeah.
because he's got a daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
I don't-
No,
I don't like
you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
No, you have a daughter, so if you're not screwed up by it,
You'll be fine.
Right.
All right.
You'll see what I mean.
Stuff happens. Good stuff, fun stuff, scary stuff, wild
You'll love
stuff.
the lawyer.
Okay.
Oh, she's terrific.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
lawyer. Should I
Yeah,
look
look
it up
at
or should I
you.
be surprised?
No, just watch it.
Okay.
Watch it.
You'll like
Okay.
it.
There's no Laker game tonight.
No. But speaking of great stuff, I wonder, and we were talking about the NFL and choice of jobs, and Shula, would you take that job or stay here? Take
Yeah.
that job or stay here? Mike McDaniels kind of gave us insight.
Ooh.
He had choices, and he chose to be the OC for the Chargers. Pairs with Herbert. We'll see how that kind of pans out. So we'll talk a little bit about that and those jobs that are still open and who might fill them. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
At my family gatherings, the food always matters, okay? The carne asada and the food is a must. And lately, the star of our table has been Amor Salsita. Shout out to Jerry, who I saw today. Amor Salsita is something special, homemade, authentic salsas made to share. And if you want to impress your suegra, listen, this is a salsa you got to go buy. You can taste the love in every batch. Founders Jerry and Erica brought the bold, vibrant flavors of Mexico straight from their kitchen to yours, and it truly shows. I use it for everything. We dip it on chips. We also put it on tamales. That was great. And if you want to marinate your favorite dish, you can also do so. Put it on a taco like for Taco Tuesdays. Great. It's that versatile, and it always gets people asking, what is this? What are the flavors? Smoky, juicy, chunky tomato, tangy tomatillo, creamy avocado, roasted varieties, and my personal favorite, the mango habanero. So good. Whether you like it mild or bold, there's truly something for everyone at the table. For recipe ideas and inspirations, visit amorsalsita.com. And next time you're shopping, pick up Amor Salsita at Vaughn's, Albertsons, or Pavilions in the produce section. Amor Salsita, from our kitchen to yours, amor in every bite.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
LeBron, who drives baseline, got 2 Raptors in the air and laid it in. That guy's 41, Michael.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Playoffs? Are you kidding me? And chicken wings? You better not be kidding me. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Grab your crew, a brew, and our great game time specials at Good Times Cafe.
Number 2.
Everclear is here, April 4th.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a 2026 Toyota Tundra SR5. Play your favorite table games now with your rewards card for entries. Drawing Sunday.
Morongo, good times.
If you've been thinking about selling your home and you've heard about Seller's Advantage on the radio or seen them around town, you might be a little skeptical, wondering if they're just another shady company trying to take advantage. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Seller's Advantage has been buying homes from sellers in Southern California for over 20 years. They hold an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and there's a reason they have some of the best reviews in town. Seller's Advantage will make you a competitive cash offer that can match what you'd end up with after paying for expensive repairs and agent commissions without the hassle of listing your home. Plus, they take pride in buying on your terms. If you want to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage for a no-obligation offer. 888-390-AS-IS. That's 888-390-AS-IS. 888-390-2747. Or, better yet, go to their website, sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams are in the playoffs, and if you missed out on any action this past season, don't make the same mistake. Clinch your spot in the Rams house for 2026. Watch every home game next year with marquee matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, and Packers. In addition, enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Don't miss out on any of next year's action and get your Rams season tickets today.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-511-3535. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider, 800-511-3535. That's 800-511-3535. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with, call Big Lou at 800-511-3535.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, the 4 p.m. Waba Grill Happy Hour. Visit Waba Grill for happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. and get 5-piece dumplings and a premium Waba beverage for only $5. The perfect addition to your favorite entree. Waba Grill, it's for you. We continue way back Wednesday, 1996, and a little Coolia on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show.
What is your favorite Andy Garcia movie? We were talking about Andy Garcia because he's in Landman. He plays a cartel guy.
I need to look at the IMDb and kind of go through it.
I got one.
Hit me.
You probably haven't seen it. It's so good. It's called Night Falls on Manhattan. I swear you would love it. It's like an extended Law and Order movie.
Oh, in
procedural.
Yeah.
You would love it. Dreyfuss is in it. Everybody, it's really good. But he plays a great drug. You know, I forgot to mention the Sean Payton thing.
Oh, that's right. He was in the Untouchables.
The
I forgot
Untouchable.
about that. Yeah, that was great.
I've loved him in the Oceans. Deal. He was great.
He was in Ocean 12 and 13.
He was in the
first. He was the first
one.
villain.
Yeah,
and then came back.
Oh, that's right. He came back in 13. He was in 11 and came back in 13.
No, he was in 12 too. At
Was
the
he?
end. Yeah.
12 was in like
because the Night
Paris.
The Night Fox was his deal.
High five me at a Laker game one night.
That's cool.
Yeah, well, it's cool.
I met him at a Laker game too.
Yeah, no,
he
he's
was
a-
awesome.
He's a huge Laker fan.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does he know basketball? Or is he just being at the Lakers?
He goes to the Laker game a lot.
Okay.
So it's obviously something he enjoys.
Always courtside too, man.
Yeah. Well, sure. Why not?
No doubt.
Right? Yeah.
You're Andy Garcia. You can do whatever you want.
There you go. We're talking about Sean Payton real quick, and can he do it with a backup, and that will just elevate him that much more. But he's a Hall of Fame coach to begin with, if you look at his career, right? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. We kind of forgot about him. He's been through a lot. He's been suspended a few times. Obviously, the guy can coach. He's attached to Bountygate, Spygate. There's a lot of things that he's attached to that are kind of unsavory.
Other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a pretty good movie. I bet you guys haven't seen it. It's called Home Team. It's with Kevin James.
Oh, yeah. I never saw that.
It's actually pretty good.
Okay.
It's what he did with his time when he was suspended.
Yeah.
And he's coaching a high school football team.
Okay.
And
I did see that.
He actually did a pretty good job.
He did do a pretty good
Yes.
job. It was actually pretty good. Yeah.
If you can just for a minute see Kevin James as Sean Payton, and that was hard to do.
Yeah, you just got to kind of suspend disbelief, lean into
Little
it, right?
bit. But he got the mannerisms. But I just wonder, like, if he does it, and it's a great setup for him. If you can get through New England, get to the Super Bowl, no matter who it is, hopefully it's the Rams, and you wind up winning that with a backup quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the whole offseason is about you and how we had you wrong.
Here's the thing. I get that New England is favored, and I understand why, right? Bo Nix is out. But it's not like this hasn't happened before.
True.
Like we saw Nick Foles, and I get it, it's not a perfect parallel because Foles was a starter other places, but a backup quarterback went and won the Super Bowl. Jeff Hostetler is a more direct comparison.
Yeah.
He had not played a ton prior to getting into the game to replace Phil Simms after he got hurt, and he won the Super Bowl.
Right.
I don't expect it to happen, but it's not like we've never seen this before.
No,
It's happened before.
Hostetler, of course, but who got credit? The guy on the sideline, too. That's what I mean.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
A lot of, I guess you can
And
erase.
O.J. Anderson, was that his
Yes,
name?
with the big baggy pants.
Oh, yeah.
I heard he told me the story. He had lost his pants.
Oh, is that what it
He
was?
had legit lost his football pants before the game, before the Super Bowl, and the only thing that were available were these lineman pants. I'm like, because they were these, like, what pants were you talking about, Greg? The Jinko jeans?
Jinko jeans.
O.J. Anderson won Super Bowl MVP, and his football pants looked like those.
They were not snug.
It was ugly, and he just kept kicking butt. So, yeah, we'll see if he can do that. Become, like you said, a legend and a myth. He's a great coach, but you can become legendary if you do that, depending on who your opponent is.
Yeah.
Mike McDaniel saying no to head coaching and going back to just run someone's offense, I think is the smartest move ever. Everybody I've ever talked to that has done that went from job to job and it failed again, said, I wish I would have just taken a job as an OC and ran someone's offense for a while just to reset.
Especially if that offense is in L.A. and you've got a quarterback that's a premier talent.
Yes.
That sounds like a really good plan to me. Like, say what you want, and I've taken shots at the Chargers, and they do have Charger DNA, and until they don't, that'll always be a question. But Mike McDaniel knows how to put together an offense, and Justin Herbert is a very good NFL quarterback.
Pretty good hire by Harbaugh.
Yeah,
pretty
it's
good
a
hire.
great hire.
Yeah,
Think about what we talked
Are
about.
vapes legal in San Diego? I don't think
Are
you're allowed
vapes
to.
legal?
Like he'll slide it
Are
up
we
his
sure that was a
sleeve,
vape? Come on.
He'll kind of go in there and
what
do
did you
his
think
thing.
it was?
I don't know.
There
was a
vape.
time when coaches used to smoke cigarettes on the sideline.
Dude, Jim Leland used to burn down
Oh, yeah.
Winston's in the
Heaters
dugout.
constantly.
Yeah, just
There's pictures of Bart Starr smoking in the locker room at halftime.
Oh, yeah.
It used
Get
to
that
happen.
picture and just like make it into a.
Used to be back in the day. There you go. Was that? I looked up DeAndre. Where did you see the Anthony Lynn to Buffalo?
So Adam Schefter actually put a post.
Did.
He put a post out at like 4 this morning in regards to Anthony Lynn, because he's the run game coordinator for the Commanders right now.
Would not surprise me at all. For him to take that job, considering how Buffalo seems to be constructed. You know what I mean? And how things are going to be run there. You are being handed one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and you know what the job is. You're going to be competitive. You're going to be good because of him. Yep. All you have to do is handle the other stuff that McDermott did not. The one thing we don't know is
that's the question that I have, and I don't know the answer. I'm genuinely asking. What was he not doing that he should have been doing, Sean McDermott?
You know, it's funny, right? And this is the same with Puka. I wouldn't change a thing. Let him keep playing the way he's playing. Maybe it could have been to rein in Josh Allen some.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
The fumble where he had the ball just, out there and it got knocked out of his hand. Maybe they talked to him about that before. You've got to be better at protecting the football. He's just not listening to you.
It's not like that happened over and over and over again.
No, I'm just giving you examples. Yeah, it could be. Like,
for instance, there are some times when you watch a team being coached and you're like, they're just missing this, and this, right? Like when Brandon Staley was on the sideline for the Chargers, to go back to them for a second, it's like, yeah, man, you're just making crazy decisions. This doesn't make any sense at all. And it's like, we got to move on. Sean, I don't have a problem with them moving on from McDermott, but I keep asking myself the question, what was he not doing that the next guy needs to do? And I don't know the answer to that.
No one does. I'm sure McDermott doesn't know. But I do know this. We were talking about pressure to win. In Buffalo, it's ginormous.
Oh, sure.
I bet it got loud. And I was surprised earlier when the Rams were there in Baltimore. And I still don't think Harbaugh deserved to be fired. I think it was just time. You know what I mean?
I think it's similar to McDermott.
Yeah.
I think it's the same thing. Like it. Yeah, it's
kind of got stale.
We got to try something different.
It is what it is. Yeah. I want to go in a different direction. Yeah. Right or wrong, this is what we're doing.
I agree.
But when the Rams beat them way back whenever that was, they were screaming fire Harbaugh, and it still baffled me. I'm like, it's not just one guy. He's not making bad choices here, and I don't remember a bad decision by McDermott.
No, the Harbaugh one though, at that time, who was the guy that not Huntley? Not
Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush.
You handed us one. Okay,
yeah, that was one of those. Whoa! Thank God that guy didn't play the whole game.
And maybe you can knock the Rams for starting. What was his name at Green Bay when he just
ripping
right down the leg? Absolutely, yeah, he's better than that. But he played like Cooper Rush, give him that one. But I don't remember Harbaugh making bad choices that ended in losses. So I don't remember blaming McDermott for Buffalo's losses.
No, McDermott didn't do anything wrong. He just didn't win when it mattered. He had to win in the play. It's kind of like, Travis, probably the best way that I could put it. If Dave Roberts lost to the Padres, when it was in the first round, you lost to the division opponent 3 years in a row with the Dodgers.
That had nothing to do with his decision.
I mean, there was decisions that he made, but either way, he didn't get through. You lost the locker room. You lost all the guys. You need a different voice. That's the same thing as what's happening with Harbaugh and with McDermott.
I like that comparison. The only thing I would throw in there with that, and I think you're right. I'm not trying to say that you're wrong, but there were some stuff with Dave like, dude, I'm going to need you to throw that book out the window and just use your eyeballs tonight and see this guy's having a bet. The perfect example of this was Lance Lynn.
Yeah.
It's like, what home run, get somebody up, home run, still nobody up. A third home run, still nobody. It's like, what are we doing?
What are you waiting
for? What are we waiting for?
With Harbaugh in Baltimore,
he's going to straighten out.
Yeah.
in Baltimore, they were built on running. They were built on running the football. And in the playoffs, they just went, okay, we're going to throw 50 times instead of run the ball at all. And they lost those games because they put the ball into Lamar's hands instead of running the ball a little bit more.
I genuinely, truly believe, though, Lamar Jackson was banged up because there was a lot of weeks and going into stretches where he was not practicing at all, and then come game time decision. Okay, let's try to come and play.
Hard to not practice and play. Play good as a quarterback.
And so then the run game, that to Greg's point, is more on options with Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. So you see a lot of the fake handoff. He's going on big runs. We didn't see that at all this season.
I was going to ask Greg that. If he had, that's not him. That's the Boston
Lamar or Fernando Mendoza.
Nope. Yeah. Okay. If You'll draft a quarterback that will play for 8 teams over the course of his career. He's going to win a Super Bowl. He's going to be Super Bowl MVP. He's going to be comeback player of the year.
He's playing for 8 teams?
8 teams in his career.
Okay.
About 50,000 yards passing, and he's pretty good. Touchdown to interception ratio,
Okay.
272 to 172. So he's 100 over to the positive.
Why is he on 8 different teams?
That's a great question. It happens. But would you accept that as your quarterback?
Did he win me a Super Bowl?
Yes, he's going to win a Super Bowl in his career.
Is that with my team? If I'm drafting him, is he with my team?
Actually, in this case, yes.
Then I'll take the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll absolutely take it.
So you just drafted Joe Flacco. The reason I brought that up is because some GM has just compared Mendoza to Joe Flacco. Similar size. He thinks he's a little more athletic and maybe just a touch stronger with his arm, but compared him to Joe Flacco. Would Joe Flacco satisfy you as a quarterback for the Raiders?
As a young Joe Flacco, in that he took him to a Super Bowl and won. Absolutely, I would. I mean, Josh Allen is not a game manager. He is a guy. He is the guy.
MVP.
He's an MVP. He does it, and he hasn't gone anywhere. The game manager in Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And is a talented quarterback. I would love a talented quarterback that's going to take me to the playoffs and possibly to a Super Bowl to win one.
You're all in on Mendoza.
I'm all in.
This is going to be
Who
so
was
crazy.
the last Raider quarterback that was something a little bit better than just okay?
Rich Gannon.
Carr.
Has it been that long? Carr.
Well,
okay.
Derek Carr.
Okay.
Before he broke his back,
Carr's
he
fair.
came out of the gate.
Before he
Carr's
broke his
fair.
back, yeah, absolutely.
Right.
And
Okay.
it was breaking of the back's not his fault. It just
Well,
sucked
no,
that it happened.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's Carr.
It's Carr.
Carr was really good for a minute.
Then it just went downhill, and they never could figure it out. But that was the last one.
The fact that Mendoza is on that rookie contract, and you have so much money, and you have playmakers, and you can go get a bunch of, and you have 10 draft picks, and that's why the Raiders are in a good position.
If you're
right now.
Mendoza, do you want to play for the Raiders?
He doesn't have a choice.
He's gonna get killed out there,
he
man.
can go
There's
back
no
to school.
O-line.
There was a rumor that Mark Cuban may pay him first-round money to stay at Indiana. I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
$25 million to play one more year at Indiana.
No.
Is it any different being a Raider or a Jet or a Brown?
Right.
Because you're going to one of those places.
Right, yes.
The difference is
get ready to have your back broken.
Exactly. Maybe. But the difference is you have so much money and capital to go get an offensive line. So if they actually do that and they go get veteran offensive line and draft it.
Here, this is what you do. Don't play him right away. Resist the urge to start him week
Not
one.
a chance.
You want Geno
Resist
Smith
the-
going
I know.
again for another?
Give him a chance to
not
develop.
A chance.
Take your time. You're not going to win a Super Bowl year
Okay,
one.
Let's think about this. When was the last time that a quarterback, is it Penix? That
Penix
they
sat
drafted
for a
in,
while.
what, half a year?
Yeah.
Jordan Love?
Love. It's Love.
Yeah, he sat.
Love is the last one.
That's a great
Love
one.
is the last
There
one.
He was there for like 3 years before he started the game.
But the
Geno's no Aaron Rodgers.
But the Packers do things different. The Packers drafted Aaron Rodgers when they still had Favre operating at a high level.
No,
they drafted Love when they still had Rodgers operating
They do
at a high
the
level.
smart thing.
Right.
They do the thing that you used to do and should do.
That's why they never pick first.
Right. You don't put a
Or rarely
fawn
pick first.
into the Serengeti.
Jalen Hurts is another one. He sat behind Carson Wentz. I mean, I know different circumstances. Carson Wentz is coming off the ACL injury, but he did sit behind Carson Wentz.
Thank you for bringing that up. Somebody compared Josh Allen to Jalen Hurts.
No, come on, man.
Right.
Which one's better?
Josh Allen.
No, DeAndre.
Oh, I mean, if I have Josh Allen, then I'm
Okay,
taking Josh
right.
Allen, yeah.
Okay, it's a no-brainer, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm like, was there a debate ever?
I was going to say that if you asked 100 general managers, you want this one or that one, 100 of them are picking Josh Allen.
Yeah, I'm not saying pick against your guy, but I never thought that was the thing.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I
I don't
agree
know
with
why that came. Again, like I said, people catching strays because they think we're afraid to criticize Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he stunk in that game. How's that? Does that count? There you
that
go.
counts.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
He had a bad day.
He had a bad day, and I would still take him.
Me too.
Absolutely.
Me too.
Do we have tip or no tip coming up?
Yes, we do, sir.
Yay, can't wait. Tip or no tip is coming up next to Marco and Travis, ESPN LA.
And the road to the Lombardi runs through Yamava, and Sunday, January 25th, is your chance to win the ultimate Super Sunday prize. Join Cappy, Morales, and Bergman, who's here, and producer Lindsay at the 909 Sports Bar for the AFC and NFC Championship games. Everyone who shows up is entered to win a VIP Super Sunday experience and a one-night stay at Yamava. Be there January 25th at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win. Spots are limited. Reserve your seat now at ESPNLA.com. You in?
Why don't we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for y'all.
Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. New year, new floors, and absolutely no wasted time. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring makes upgrading your home a winning move right out of the gate with millions of in-stock flooring options at unbeatable wholesale pricing. You can stop waiting and start installing hardwood, carpet, and waterproof flooring. They truly have it all. Family owned for 3 generations, Hernandez keeps it simple and affordable. Start the new year strong. Visit HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net or the showroom near Commerce Casino.
Hey, it's Mace. If you love sports, you gotta see Cosm Los Angeles. Massive display, crystal clear picture and fans everywhere. Step inside the dome, wraparound visuals, put you in the action. You want variety? The hall delivers live multi-view sports, no remote needed. Football, NBA, Premier League, UFC, all there. Then head out to the deck, a panoramic rooftop bar with craft cocktails and local favorites, sports, movies, date night, game night. Cosm does it all. Get tickets now at Cosm.com.
Robert was in big trouble with the IRS.
Yes, I owed them a lot of money, over $52,000.
Then he heard about civic tax relief.
They took great care of me. It went really quick. $52,000 I owed, and they had a payoff for $100, and the IRS accepted it. Man.
Off the hook for just $100?
Civic tax relief will take care of you. Give them a call.
Call Civic Tax Relief now for your free confidential consultation. 800-881-4555. 800-881-4555. Individual results may vary. Visit civictaxrelief.com for more information.
The post-crib assembly press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Michael, you had some trouble putting the crib together today. What went wrong?
You know, those instructions can be tough, and, well, you saw the outcome.
Were you upset when your wife pulled you and called in the backup?
No, I mean, the baby needs a crib to sleep in, so whatever it takes.
You've got a changing table to put together next. It's got a lot of drawers. What's your comment?
You know what? We're done here.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. 4 o'clock in the Southland. You know what that means. Time for Tip or No Tip.
Tip or No Tip.
With producer Laura. And Tip or No Tip on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Presented by LA Care. LA's most affordable health plan. Part of our community offering Medi-Cal and LA Care covered. And connecting Los Angeles to trusted, affordable care and support. Learn more at lacare.org. Tip or No Tip time. Take it away, producer Laura.
Thanks, Chris. And before I get into Tip or No Tip, it's game day for the Trojans. USC takes on Northwestern tonight with pregame at 7:30 and tip-off at 8. Hear all the action on ESPN LA 7:10 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio on the ESPN LA app, the home of USC Trojans. Fight on. I'm not going to lie, guys. Saying, as a Bruin fan, saying fight on, it feels a little weird. Feels a little weird.
I can understand that. The part that feels exceptionally weird to me, listening to you read that, is that Northwestern and USC are playing a conference game. I will never get used to USC being in the Big Ten. That is just bizarre on
world.
top of bizarre on
Yes.
top of like the whole.
Hey, I got one more for you.
Yeah.
Indiana football won the national championship.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I got another one for you. The Lakers played defense.
Once. Indiana won. What did they win? They played 16 games. This is college sports. They just played 16 football games.
That is a
Give
pro
me
schedule.
break.
Yes.
Give me a break.
All right, so I wanted to bring this up because I was talking to Travis a little bit about it. Cody Bellinger and the Yankees have agreed to a five-year deal, $162.5 million contract to keep him out in the Bronx. So the deal includes a $20 million signing bonus, opt-outs after the second and third season. So you and I were talking, Trav, and I thought that was ridiculous. I thought it was way too long, in my opinion, and a lot of money. So tip or no tip, the Yankees overpaid for what is now kind of an average player.
I think it's no tip. I don't think they overpaid. I think they paid the going rate for a player like Bellinger. I think that what's happened is the price points have gotten so nutso that kind of money, 5 years, 162, is not outrageous. It's just about what it costs to get a pretty good player. Cody Bellinger is a pretty good player. He's not I don't think he's a difference maker in the way that like an Ohtani would be, or even a Juan Soto potentially could be. He's good, but that's just kind of the going rate. I don't think they got fleeced. I just think that that's what things cost now. I mean, it's crazy.
Do you remember Ari Gold from Entourage?
Sure.
Cracked me up. Kind of feel the same way about this. What he said about beach houses. Take that same house and move it 5 miles inland.
Yeah.
Not worth $10 million.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because of where it is what it is. That's the price. But again, they're able to do things like this and shore it up and make themselves almost impervious to, I don't know, the doldrums. Another team that's figured out how to win at baseball, modern baseball. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, they're usually pretty good.
They're with you in the arms race.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
There's
for
your
sure.
bad guy.
I
Yes.
also kind of felt like they did it because everybody, like the Dodgers did something,
Yeah.
like the Mets.
They were
the
running
Stars.
that- they're-
They're just like, oh, we got to do something too.
The names that people know that may not be, may not be huge baseball fans. Like Bo Bichette is gone. He's off the board. Kyle Tucker is off the board. The guy from the Phillies, I'm blanking on his name, the slugger, lefty, Schwarber is off the board. Like there's only 1 or 2 more names that you would actually go, oh, he went here. Bellinger was kind of the last of those guys. They got the last guy.
That was it.
It was also he had his opt-outs after his second and third year also, so he can
Kind of
just
standard now too, though. It's weird.
That's all happening.
Yeah.
So that number is really not that big, especially when you look at Kyle Tucker, who I probably 1 more year than Kyle Tucker and $30 million less.
Kyle Tucker's a better player than Bellinger at this point.
He is better. He is.
Yeah.
But $30 million more?
I hear you. I'm not arguing aggressively. I'm just saying Tucker's better.
So when you look at the two of those deals together, you're like, okay, 5 years, 170, whatever it is. Yeah. It's not that bad.
All right, so the other thing that I wanted to bring up, I think we touched on it on our meeting, but I don't think we brought it up to the air. The Chicago Bears are actively exploring sites for a brand new stadium as they look to replace the Soldier Field. The team is seriously considering building in the Arlington Heights, or I think you said Gary, Indiana.
Yeah.
Home of Michael Jackson.
Right.
Yes.
That's the only reason I know of Gary, Indiana. So my thing is, obviously we see NFL teams move all the time.
Or birthplace of Michael Jackson. Yeah. Sorry, go
But
ahead.
tip or no tip, the Bears should stay in Chicago.
I'm taking tip on that. I could not believe that when I read that, heard that, and they were talking about it in Chicago, that this team could actually move to Indiana. Do they get to keep the name, or are they going to become the Gary Bears?
The Jets and the Giants play in New Jersey.
Yeah.
And they're the New York Jets and the New York Giants. I mean the Los Angeles Rams play in Inglewood.
There always will
LA
be.
County.
You know, we have this with the Chargers. They should be the
San Diego Chargers.
Right. It's the Chicago Bears.
Yeah. No,
period. End of story.
It's best for them to be there, but I don't think it'll prevent them from moving. If they get a better deal, if they get a land deal, they get an opportunity to tax it in a certain way, they'll move.
I don't know what to tell you about Soldier Field. And I'm all about the old stadium, and I appreciate the antiques and its history. And when you're there, you see the ghosts of all these great players. But that is the weirdest stadium construction of all time.
Well, so it was that old stadium, then they kind of renovated and put that like ring around the outer edge of it. It's bizarre looking.
It looks like an older model car with like new aftermarket parts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's weird. It's the press box is here. The broadcast booth is over there. It's weird. They need to do something, but I hope they stay in Chicago because that's their advantage.
It's cold and Gary, too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I do like that name, though. Gary Bears.
The Gary Bears.
Like, oh,
Sounds
cute.
like
Am I the only one in the room that's been through Gary, Indiana?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa.
Why would you be in Gary, Indiana?
Because I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
I went to go watch SC and Notre Dame play football in South Bend.
Okay.
My mom and dad lived in Chicago at the time, and to go from Chicago to South Bend, which is like a 2.5, 3 hour drive, you go through Gary.
And?
No, thank you.
How long did it take to get through Gary?
No, thank you.
10, 15 minutes.
Oh, my
It's not
gosh.
it's not small, it's not huge. It's like driving, I don't know. I could be totally
they're
wrong.
gonna
on this.
build a
Feels like
stadium-
it's about the size of Pasadena.
You like sped through it?
No, you drive on the freeway. You drive.
Oh,
you go.
okay.
You go
Okay,
through it.
If
but
they're
it's
going to build
yeah.
a stadium, that tells you the state of it. If they're going to put a stadium there.
There you go.
Yeah, that's how that
There's
goes.
not a lot of stadiums and room for stadiums in Beverly
Hills, right.
Yeah.
Might be cool, though. Might be hard.
nice.
Might be hard to get in. Though.
It'd be nice.
And you can't talk about it once you leave.
Exactly.
I was going to bring that up.
That's right.
You beat me to it.
That's right.
Oh, man. I didn't know it was there, Trav, so definitely something new.
Yeah.
All right, you guys know that I go out a lot to eat because I live by myself and it's easier sometimes. So last night, my friend was like, hey, it's my girl's birthday. We're going to go out to eat. We went to this little bougie place, whatever. It took 45 minutes after my friend got his food for the birthday girl and me to get our food. So we got steak, nothing crazy, nothing, fancy. The guy comes up. He's like, hey, we actually burned the steaks. We're going to redo them for you. We're like, okay. We think, maybe tops 20 minutes. No, 45 minutes. Everybody around us had already finished eating. And they brought out the steaks cold.
Oh, no.
And I was like, wait a minute. I thought you redid them. We already waited 45 minutes. So they're like, whatever. Let's just eat it. It is what it is. The flavor was decent. Nothing special. She goes, oh, hell no. It's my birthday. Like, she was just upset, but she was hungry, so she ate it. She brought up the manager and was like, hey, listen, the ambiance is great. Thank you for having us. It's my birthday. XYZ happened. The manager looks and he's like, oh, but you ate it, but with an attitude. And she's like, yeah, because I was hungry. I waited for over 45 minutes for you to bring me cold steak. It's my birthday. I'm going to eat it. Long story short, it was a weird interaction. And I was like, girl, listen, sometimes just let it go. Or I told her we can go somewhere else after everybody was done eating. So tip or no tip, if it's your birthday, you have the right to complain about your meal.
It's your party. You can cry if you want to.
Because I know Trav won't complain.
I've never sent back food, but a cold steak I would.
Yeah, that's a miss. That's a big miss.
Yeah.
That's a big miss.
That's inexcusable.
So, to answer your question, this is me. I know this is going to be an unpopular opinion. Nobody cares about your birthday.
I mean,
besides the people that are waiting. You mean the workers, the restaurant?
No,
yeah.
They don't give a damn.
You don't eat the steak.
Yeah.
You immediately say, hey, this is cold.
If you're waiting 45 minutes and they bring you a cold steak and you don't like it, but you're hungry.
You don't eat a cold steak.
If you want a hot steak, though, you got to send the cold one back.
Yeah, you can't.
And it sucks, and she's in a no-win situation.
Yeah, because she's like, I'm going to have to wait X amount of time again.
It's my birthday thing. They're like, okay.
They don't care.
I don't care.
Yeah,
okay.
You ate the steak.
If you said, I've been sitting here 45 minutes because you burned the first one, this one's ice cold, that's totally fine. That's not being a difficult customer. That's just, but the birthday thing is like.
You get free bananas Foster at least.
Yeah.
I ate the steak. It was cold.
I'll give you a slice of cake.
There you go.
And they'll say it to you like this. Happy birthday.
Pretty much that's how it comes out, too.
Yeah, happy birthday.
And
what else do you want?
Wait till I get to that gratuity part then.
Yeah.
Remember that?
You have some agency in
yes,
this. You
can
do
swing
some
the
things.
hammer.
Wait. No, the gratuity was included in the bill, so we couldn't even.
Oh, that's,
Yeah.
Did they tell you up front at least?
They picked it, so I just showed up.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
It's fair if they give you the heads up before you start.
Yeah, that's not fair, though.
Yeah.
I should have to judge your performance, right?
I agree with you.
Right. What if it stinks?
Well, so I have family members that work in the restaurant industry. And the thing is, like, no, I don't want, and they were like, I don't want it built in because I know I'm going to do a good job. I think I can do better than that number.
You can. Okay, if it's built in, I've never done this. I'm just on. If it's built into the bill, gratuity's already added in. Do you have to pay that?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
It's gratuity. You have to pay it.
I went to Kazunori just the other night, and they built it in, but they only put in
How many people?
2.
How many? What was the percentage?
16%. 16%.
Oh,
It's
that's
so
low, man.
It's so low. I would go
Did you add
much,
on top
much
of it?
higher.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But I
Well,
probably should.
What if the guy
But-
was mean to you? I want this part removed from my bill.
You could probably.
You could probably do it, but listen, with her, I've always had restaurants that it's like 5+. You get the gratuity included. It was only 4 of us,
Yeah,
so that's why it was
unusual.
like that was weird.
That's
But then
unusual.
he said 2. That's why I asked
Oh.
you party size. Like there are certain places that I go to, like the Korean barbecue where I sent you guys a picture. They include 14%, which to me is extremely low.
That's
the guys
way
are
too low.
the guys are
Way
like
too low.
hustling. So I always wait, like I
Sure.
go 20% of it, so they're getting 34%, right? But these guys are like straight hustling, and that place is cheap anyways, like money wise, you don't spend a lot. So they always trip out because nobody over tips. And I'm like, these guys are super like on it. Like they bring you everything. And I hate that it's only 14 for them. Like
But
I
they
would
usually, they usually don't leave a space for you to add anything.
Oh,
They
no,
just
mine does.
take your card, pay for it. It's all part, and then that's it. And they give your car back, and you're supposed to walk away. There's no unless you leave cash. There's no space to actually leave.
Where you
That's
went.
when I order
Cash
a Coke.
still works.
Give me another Coke, and then do it that way.
Man, I don't carry cash.
This whole thing with
I don't have any.
This whole thing with Indiana winning the national championship has people going nuts. You won't believe. Okay, who do you think has the most billionaires that comes out of their school? Like the most billionaires.
You want me to guess now?
Think on it and save it. And
guess.
they think this may actually change college football. I'll tell you about that next. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
And Tip or No Tip is presented by LA Care, LA's most affordable health plan, part of our community offering Medi-Cal and LA Care covered, and connecting Los Angeles to trusted, affordable, and care and support. Learn more at lacare.org.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
We've all said it for years. The Monday after Super Sunday should be a holiday. And this year, Yamava Resort and Casino is making it happen. The road to Lombardi runs through Yamava. And this Sunday, January 25th, is your way in. Join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, and me, producer Lindsay, at the 909 Sports Bar to watch the AFC and NFC Championship games with us. Everyone who shows up is entered to win a VIP Super Sunday experience, a free room, incidentals, plus our Super Sunday watch party and the Monday after, live from Yamava. Be there January 25th at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win. You in?
Let me tell you why I went to Vision Works in Orange County. First, it's so simple. Simple scheduling, so I booked my exam fast. Simple shopping, so I actually found frames I liked without overthinking it. And I love my new glasses. And here's the best part. Vision Works backs it all with a 100-day guarantee. If your glasses aren't right, they'll make it right. Vision Works accepts most major insurance plans. And their eye experts will help you get the most out of your benefits. And they can if you don't have benefits. So if it's time for new glasses, do what I did. Head to one of the 7 OC locations. Go to VisionWorks and see the difference.
We've all said it for years. The Monday after Super Sunday should be a holiday. And this year, Yamava Resort and Casino is making it happen. This Sunday, January 25th, join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, and producer Lindsay at the 909 Sports Bar to watch the AFC and NFC Championship games. Show up and enter to win a VIP Super Sunday experience. A free room, incidentals covered, plus our Super Sunday watch party and the Monday after, live from Yamava. Be there January 25th at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams are in the playoffs, and if you missed out on any action this past season, don't make the same mistake. Clinch your spot in the Rams house for 2026. Watch every home game next year with marquee matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, and Packers. In addition, enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Don't miss out on any of next year's action and get your Rams season tickets today.
What a year for LA sports. The Dodgers' epic Game 7 World Series victory. Shohei's unbelievable 3-homer, 10-strikeout playoff masterpiece. Luka Doncic joining the Lakers. Were one of those your top sports moment of the year? Or was it Kershaw's emotional final game at Chavez Ravine? LAFC landing Sung Hung Min or something else? Cast your vote at lasports.org/vote. Winners will be announced at the Los Angeles Sports Council's 20th Annual LA Sports Awards on January 28th. Vote today at lasports.org/vote.
It's 5 o'clock in the Southland. Time for the 5 p.m. Salsa Hour of the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, presented by Jerry and Amor Salsita.
Hi, this is Jerry from Amor Salsita.
5 p.m. hour, we chop it up and we go a little commercial free here until 5:30, thanks to Amor Salsita. Go to your Albertsons, Fonz, and Pavilions. Get Amor Salsita. Get some real authentic salsa, please. We continue also our Way Back Wednesday, 1996. Let's start this off with a little Blackstreet, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
That's the dude that was on one. Teddy Riley. Teddy Riley had hit after hit after hit after hit. Mid-'80s to the early 90s. Everything on the radio was Teddy Riley.
You know, it was really hard when I was picking songs today. I was like, I want that one, and I want that one. Like Nobody Knows was on there. Like, we had Madonna, and I'm like, oh, I love this part. But seriously, it was so hard for me to just narrow it down to whatever, like, 8 that I picked. It was so many hits.
Greg, is this you?
Oh, No Diggity?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a true play away.
See, there he goes. I love when he does
Out
that.
of my mind.
Wow.
Thinking about the girl all the time.
Wow.
East side
Stop.
to the west side.
Stop.
He knows the whole thing. I know all of them. You know,
This
DeMarco.
song was-
I know all the
You
songs.
don't know this, do you, DeAndre?
Yes, I do.
Of course he
I like
does.
the
He wasn't
work
there when
it.
it came out. You were like,
No.
Yeah, of course.
yeah, of course. I was going to say something bad. Never mind. I heard this in Chicago, and it was a bunch of, I'll just say it, bunch of Stanford grads.
Okay.
Walking around, talking about their school. So funny. You know, the starting center for the Bears, his last name is Dahlman.
Okay.
Okay. As I'm walking by, the coach I'm walking with goes, oh, I know her. This is such and such Dahlman, and this is her father. And I'm like, that's not Chris Dahlman, is it? He's like, yes, DeMarco, it's Chris Dahlman. I think I've played against Chris Dahlman more than any other person on this planet. He played at Stanford and for the 49ers.
Oh, yeah. You guys were knocking heads for years.
And that's what we both said. It was amazing that way. But just listening to these guys talk about what this program could be. And I asked you, what school do you think has the most billionaires that come from that school?
I wasn't going to guess Stanford, but now I'm guessing it's Stanford.
Okay, Stanford's number 2.
Is it Harvard?
Harvard's number 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so Stanford actually thinks with the money they have, they can go all in on this college football stuff.
Sure they can.
And get the kids that they couldn't get before. And they could stay at Stanford with this money.
Okay.
This whole Mark Cuban funding Indiana and making them
here's the question.
The juggernaut.
And Indiana's a really good school.
You're going to see a bunch of pop-up champions now.
But I don't doubt it. 2 things. And these are more questions than anything else. Does Stanford care enough about big-time athletics to want to do that? That's my first question.
Yes.
And the answer might be yes.
Yeah, I have an answer for you.
Okay.
So I'm third wheel on this.
Yeah.
These two guys are going at it. And the way the guy that I didn't know said, Andrew Luck is in position now.
Okay.
If Andrew Luck asks you for money, like the people that these billionaires, they will give him money.
Okay.
And he has a pretty good idea of what they're doing.
Great. Yeah. Then the answer to that is yes, because typically Stanford's been good at baseball, swimming, golf, things like kind of the Olympic sports, and the biggies they've been kind of hit and miss at. The other part is to be really, 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 really good. You're going to have some guys in your team that are probably not great students. Not a million of them, but a few.
Okay, well,
Stanford want to do that?
Indiana, different deal. You can't, like, on every team, regardless of who the stars are, like Alabama. It's a lot of stars on the team, but a lot of brick-and-mortar guys, too, that are smart.
Sure.
Those are the guys you're pulling. You know what I mean? The left tackles, the guards, the smart dudes, the linebackers here or there.
I'm not saying they're all knuckleheads, but I'm
Right.
saying that if we're talking about where we're just going to go buy the best players, which is what Indiana did, which is what Oregon has done, which is what
Or at least
Ohio
one of them.
State, Alabama, Georgia. Like, this is how there's a reason these teams are in the championship round over and over again.
Yes.
You're going to go get football players. You're not going to go get students. You're going to get football players.
I assume they meant Mendoza, like leaving Cal for them.
But they're not a Mendoza way. There are a lot of guys
Right,
away.
but with Andrew Luck that actually has a plan, he's a genius. It sounds like you're building a pro football team.
If they're into that, then of course they can, because it's just a math equation.
Here's
it's
the
just
thing
money.
that gets me. Okay, so this is the other list, the global top 20 universities by number of ultra high net worth alumni.
Okay.
So the alumni with the most money. Guess
Do we have
who-
a threshold for what ultra high wealth means?
I'll give you the 20th ranked school.
Okay.
$375 billion. That's right. That's a
Okay.
lot of money. Guess who that is?
20th?
20th.
USC.
Nope. USC is actually, I lost it. Yeah. Is actually number 9.
Okay.
648 billion. So this is
So
what
it's
I
twice
mean.
as much. Okay.
USC has no excuse for
No,
not being all in on this thing.
I've never thought that.
Unless they can't find the right guy to mediate.
Yeah.
That number 20th ranked team is actually UCLA.
Greg. Oh, Greg.
20th ranked.
Would you like to
20.
weigh in on this?
Yes. Highest
Where
net
are they?
worth. Highest net worth
Do
alumni.
they not like sports?
UCLA is ranked number 20. So again, there is no
They are a
excuse
smart
for
school.
this.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're going to start spending money on the school. It's going to happen.
Because you want it to, or because you know something?
No, they already are. It's already starting to happen. Right. Their NIL is getting better. They're spending money in football and in basketball. Basketball actually got a ton of money.
They've always been committed. I saw they had that one benefactor that left a bunch of money. On his,
but I don't know if
14
that goes.
million. It was split evenly between basketball and football, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if that goes to NIL or if it goes to the school.
Yeah, I'm not sure
for that.
either.
Yeah, either way.
Yeah.
But by bringing in Bob Chesney, and now he is going out, and they're actually starting to spend money on the football program.
Good. They should.
Wow. They should. They could. They are a team that could be like Indiana next year. Or in 2 years.
Could be. That's what I mean.
They could. Indiana.
You got to be good at team building and roster building.
When they won, that was my first thought. It was like, that can be us.
100%.
Yes.
You know what, quite frankly, and no disrespect to UCLA, Indiana was even further down than UCLA
they were terrible.
was. They were one of the worst college football programs. If Indiana can do what they just did, any school in a power conference can do the exact same thing.
Yeah, even after this, they're still a losing program.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like,
right.
if Indiana can go from Indiana to this in a 3 seasons?
Right.
4 seasons?
So it's 2 seasons with, I think it's, Kurt Signetti got here 2 years ago.
Okay. So,
and they went 12-1,
like
and then they won
then
the title.
Anybody else can do it too. Because it's not like Indiana's been this dormant thing that's just been waiting to get reawakened. That's SC.
Right.
SC is the dormant thing waiting to be I can't even say it.
Reawakened. There you go. Spell it.
But
yeah, R.
UCLA has a far more prestigious athletic tradition than Indiana does.
Right. There's no excuse for it. And this kind of proves it. Nowhere on this list or anywhere. It only has 20. I don't see Indiana. University of Miami, $691 billion.
Surprised Mark Cuban's alone doesn't put Indiana in the top 20.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he got involved. But it's like you said, tell it what it is and call it what it is. This is professional football.
Sure.
16 games, billions of dollars. I guess he joins the T. Boone Pickens crowd now. As the
Phil
biggest
Knight,
Phil
T. Boone
Knight.
Pickens, Mark Cuban.
Yes.
I know Miami's got a guy. I think he's like a defense lawyer. I think he's their big bank. Those Ohio State's got a big bank guy. They all have them.
But the Hurricanes has Michael Irvin. Yes.
So D, obviously you played college. Now you went pro. If you
I played in college.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, but I'm saying, like, if you were in the situation with athletes now that are getting paid set up for life pretty much, would you still have wanted to go into the NFL, or would you have pivoted to something else?
What we talked about pre-show. This is weird with the money they're making now. And there are people, and I wonder if Sue is among them. There are some people that have no desire to play professional football. Like, it's not really a thing. Kevin Carter was like that when he was in school. I mean, he was a first-round talent guy, and if I go, I go. It's not my end-all, be-all. He was a zoology major. So if you do, and you can make the money that you could have made in the NFL by the time you're 22, by the time you're leaving college, would you actually go pro if it's not really in you?
It's a great question.
I'm going there to make $25 million. I've heard people do this. They actually have a number in mind. I'm going to make this much, retire, buy a boat, sail the world. People do that.
Yep.
I'm going to make this much money, play this long, become a vested veteran, and then I'm going to go to med school. And they've done that too.
Mm-hmm.
If you can do all that before you actually play professional football, actually kind of makes sense.
I think if I'll use your friend Kevin Carter, your teammate Kevin Carter. Like, if you have that, like, I don't love this. This is a means to an end. This is a way for me to make more money doing this than any other way I could ever make it in my entire life, and I can make it in a relatively short period of time. I'm going to go do this because this is my best option to make a fortune.
Mm-hmm.
But if I can make a slightly smaller fortune and mitigate the risks and the health risks and everything, yeah. I mean, maybe, but I don't think that the vast majority of the NFL is made up of guys that are doing it just to make money.
No.
They're there because they love the sport. They love competition. They want to win. They want to make more money.
There's more of them than the others.
I completely agree.
And, I mean, but a family decision, I'm going to go here for this school, and then the money we make, we invest in dad's company, and you're done. You don't beat yourself up in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to continue playing, then so be it. But,
Sure.
I mean, it could be an option
Well, think
with
about
the money they're being paid
like,
now.
Take pro sports off the table, right?
Mhm.
Like, because the economics of pro sports are just so unique to them, the entertainment, whatever. But if you went to college, like you and I have kids that have just recently been in college or in college right now, and you said, and they said, hey, I have a job that's going to pay me $10 million over the course of my life, we'd be just, our jaw would hit the floor.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what?
Right.
How are you going to make $10 million? Well, they can make it in the blink of an eye playing college football now.
They can.
And it's like, well, sure, if I don't love this, but I just happen to be good at it, I'll go make my $10 million, my $12 million, my $15 million. And then if you want to buy a boat, buy a boat. If you want to be a high school, English teacher, go be a high school English teacher. You don't have to worry about money. You can go do what you want to do. That's an incredible opportunity.
You can be Carson Beck and just stay in school for 7 years.
Well, why not? Because he's not a pro, right? I mean, it doesn't.
I think he's going to be. He's going to have a shot.
He might get a shot, but it doesn't feel like he's going to play a long time in the league and be very. He's going to get a shot because he's been a good college player,
right?
But it's not like you look at him and go, "Ooh, I want that guy."
You never know. You never
True.
know. It could be the opposite. The Raiders could take a bust, and Carson Beck could turn out to be the next coming to Tom Brady. You never
that last pass.
Depending on where you go.
It's like it hit a brick wall in the middle of its flight.
It just died.
It just went.
Bro, he was getting beat. That was a physical game. He just took a hit. But that's another thing. Like, who was it? JB Long was talking about. He wishes he could move the dates around because you shouldn't have to have coaches interview for jobs while they're in the playoffs.
100% right.
But to me, if I'm an owner of a football team, this is exactly when I want to interview you because you're under pressure. I want to see how you handle pressure. I want to ask you questions, sit you in a room for 2.5 hours, and see if you fidget. Right? I got to get back to work. That matters to me. If you want to get out of this room and get back to work, that matters. But this might be when I want to interview you the most, rather than wait for you to do this after I hire you.
I think the whole football thing, both schedules. I don't know if the NFL calendar needs to change all that much because it seems to work pretty well. Yeah. But the college football calendar, we should move the whole thing back by about 2.5, 3 weeks.
Move it back. When?
Start in the middle of August. And so it's done on New Year's Day, right? Let's end the whole thing. And we're only moving it up 2 weeks. It's not like you're moving it up 2 months. Like, let's move it up so the whole thing's done.
Why move?
Because you can do the transfer portal after all of this stuff. So we don't have to. So we don't have guys that are like, well, I'm not going to play, or I'm getting sued by this unit. It's just the whole thing is crazy. Coaches are leaving in the middle of all of this.
Yeah, the Lane Kiffin thing. Yeah, that's the iceberg.
All of that stuff. And then the NFL thing, like, I understand it, and your point's a good one. But I would like to, instead of having if I'm interviewing a guy that's the defensive coordinator on a team that's still playing, I would expect his attention to be elsewhere because that's important too. The reason that he's getting this opportunity is because he's done a really good job over here. I need to get back to this. I'd rather have your full attention not being distracted 2 weeks from now.
Right.
And we can go over it then. I would rather have your full attention than 80% of it because, man, I got to get back. I got to go look at more tape or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
I want your full attention.
I mean, it just might reveal character, though.
It might.
Like if I get you in a room and you start telling me everything that this coach isn't doing, oh, you're a backstabber. You know what I mean? If I had this job, this is what I would do. Oh, you're a self-promoter.
Isn't that a little bit, though? Here's where I think you're missing opportunities. This is where I think we can maximize this guy. This is where I think that maybe this player was underutilized. This guy needs to go. Isn't that part of it?
When the season's over, all bets are off. But while you're working for the guy, don't.
Oh, you're talking about the guy you're currently working.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about the guy you're interviewing
for another
to
job.
replace.
Yeah, when you're done, if he's done and he's out there and he's on the street, give it to him. Tell me exactly what you want. But I mean, this might be a perfect time. But I like that. I mean, that whole thing with Lane Kiffin and how he could leave a school and then that was a mess. And that was all to avoid
it's not just the coaches. It's the players too. The players are leaving left and right. Yeah. Left and right.
That's what I mean.
Just bump it back a couple of weeks.
Seems hollow, doesn't it?
Very.
Kind of hollow. Indiana, it might be the last good story in college football for a while.
I think there's a case to be made that it is a good story. But it's also store bought. You know what I mean? It's
because of Mendoza
and Cuban. Mendoza's not the only one getting money, and they're all getting money. But it used to be you'd see the growth.
But
right?
It's Indiana. That's what I mean.
That's why it is.
It might be the last of the good stories.
It is a good story, but I liked it when, like, if Indiana was 2-12 last year. They're 7-7.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, you know what? They're knocking around the conference, and all of a sudden they get a little better. That feels more organic. It's certainly not as satisfying and as quick, but I don't know. This next year, Indiana might be bad. They might be really good again. Somebody that we're not even talking about might be great. The whole thing is just pro. We already have a pro league. We don't need a second one.
This is the first sign. Indiana, Signetti can coach.
Yeah,
we're still putting it on him. He
Yep.
could be the next great coach. But I wonder what national champion would break college football. Like, you should not be.
You mean like the next Indiana kind of situation?
Yeah, but I mean, out of nowhere. James Madison wins a national championship.
Yeah.
Yes, that would break college football.
It would have to be a school that's kind of like that.
You're
thinking
all
about it,
black
Trav.
players. Yes.
I got one for you.
What? Hawaii?
James
Holy Cross.
Oregon State.
Oregon State
Oregon
wins
State
the national
would.
championship. Yeah, that might break college football.
Oregon
but they've been
State.
around for a while.
They have.
Yeah.
They've been around,
And
but
they've had some talent.
Indiana's been around. It's just like
This is
they're
true.
They're not good at football.
That is funny.
Like they haven't been for a long time. UCLA is not in that because they were at least in the last 30 years.
No,
halfway
They've
decent.
had chances to
They
be
played the
good.
dirty game. SC did too.
Yeah.
We're used to them winning,
Now-
jumping in.
now
I'm
do you-
surprised they haven't jumped in this system. Yeah.
Now, in college football, do you think that we ever see the Alabamas again? The team that is every single year never loses a game, or they lose like one game.
You still
And
have
because-
it.
Yeah, it's like Ohio State
Yeah.
was doing, but they lost. Yeah, but they only lost once.
They lost twice.
Yeah.
They lost in
They're
the
not
in the
going
regular
away.
season and
In
the
the
postseason.
playoffs, yeah.
But
LSU's not going away.
Georgia doesn't lose.
Florida's not
Ohio,
going
You know
away.
who else is like that? Now they're not winning titles, but they're near a title every year. Is Oregon?
Yeah.
Oregon's
not going away.
Oregon's losing 1 or 2 games a year.
Yeah, that's
Oklahoma
true.
still has money, not
Yeah.
going away.
Does Indiana become one of those teams?
As long as Mark Cuban wants them to be, yes.
Yeah, because they got the quarterback from TCU that's supposed to be really
It's
good.
going to be a
The
sad
second
slide.
that Mark Cuban loses interest in college football, then Indiana will be Indiana.
That's going to be a sad slide.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back to the outhouse.
I think what's really curious is what happens when, he's in his 90s, when Phil Knight's no longer with us.
I think they continue to fund Oregon.
Is it like written down somewhere where the Nike money continues to flow, or is the new CEO of Nike or whatever, they come in and say, this is not the investment that it used to make? I mean, it's interesting because these big banks, if they just decide we don't want to do it anymore, those programs dry up quick.
I think return on investment has been good from the Oregon Ducks to Nike.
It's been phenomenal.
The branding's been perfect.
No, it's been phenomenal. That's not my point. Look at Oklahoma State. T. Boone Pickens died. Look what happened.
This is true.
I'm not saying that they didn't get what they wanted at the time, but once the guy I want to be good
the
at
guy
football.
that cares about it.
That
Right.
This is the most important thing in my life. Well, what if it's not that important in the next guy?
I wouldn't mind an Oregon slide back to mediocrity.
Yeah.
Is he back there? Mr. Oregon Duck himself?
Graham?
Yeah. Is he back there?
He's not back there.
Good.
No,
Yeah.
he left.
That's worse than you and the Eagles. By the way, are we doing the picks this week?
We are doing them tomorrow.
We're doing them tomorrow. Okay, just what do you call that? A preview. Are you picking Seattle? DeAndre?
Hold on. Why do you need a preview now?
Because
why
you
can't we
keep
just wait till tomorrow?
You
Maybe
keep,
he's still analyzing
are
the
you
film.
picking Seattle?
Listen, he
Stay in
picks,
suspense.
He picks against the Rams and has still won because the Rams haven't covered.
Come on.
I was like, oh, he picked the Panthers,
Put
but
that
he got
bad
it.
juju on me. Come on.
You know what? I need him to
It's
pick
working.
this.
Let him
It's
keep
working.
doing it.
Yes,
Keep doing it.
yes, exactly.
You think I care about the damn picks? I care about the actual game itself. Let him keep doing it. I don't care if they cover or not, as long as they win the stupid game.
We need everybody. Come on. This is going to be tough.
Yeah, so let him keep picking against us. It's okay.
I don't know. That Seattle defense is something different, man.
What a miracle run. Think about that. You're on the road for 3 straight games, and it's just it gets progressively louder and tougher. If you
Sure
make
does.
it through this gauntlet, they'll be talking about this team
They
forever.
played a team that wasn't very good in the first round. They showed up and did a good job in the first round, but they should beat Carolina just about every time they play them. Then they played the Bears, who pretty good, and they nearly got clipped
by Caleb.
But they didn't.
They survived.
Now they're playing a really good
Up
team.
there
like
again.
The competition is just ratcheted up significantly round to round.
These-
Now, what's interesting is if they do win, it's going to tip back to the other side.
Well, this is funny. I mean, people do this all the time. You compare Super Bowl teams. Let's just say the Rams, this team gets to the Super Bowl and wins it.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you hold them in regards to the F them picks Super Bowl team? Because that team was loaded. It was designed to win. You know what I mean? That was keep it on the rails, Sean.
What's the question?
Like, which team is the better story? This one is flawed, and you're still here. You're on the road, and you're winning.
The better story might be this one.
Yes.
Because you have a 37-year-old quarterback, won an MVP. You've got kind of, forgive me, a no-name defense. There's not a ton of stars on that side.
Not a Hall of Famer.
You got the ascending Puka Nacua. You got Devontae Adams finally getting to the Super Bowl. I think that's the better story. I think that other team might have been a better team.
Oh, gotcha. That's what I mean. But that's what I mean. If you make it to the Super Bowl and win it with this squad, they'll be talking about you forever.
Oh, sure.
Because they won't believe how you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Name the starting corner for the.
I know.
Right.
For that other team had Aaron Donald.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right. And he's still being paid like it. He's not even here. That's going to be crazy. But yeah, just going up there and getting it done. And, there's a spotlight on Sean McVay, and that's something else they pointed out, the coaching matchup. I thought Ben Johnson made some mistakes. I thought Sean McVay would like to have some calls back.
He said as much.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I from one game to the next, I hope whatever it is. And the toughest fight for a coach, we were trying to say this back in there before the show, is sometimes you're fighting against yourself. Your instinct says, I want to go for it. I want to go for the throat. And you'll fight yourself on that. Or should you? You know what I mean? Like the chalk says I should do X. Ben Johnson, you got him on the heels, but
I know
the safe play is that.
I know.
Gosh dang it, I should have did that.
I interviewed Rick Neuheisel one time and asked him a question that's kind of similar to what we're talking about. And I said to him, in those moments, inside of 2 minutes, close game, go for two, go for it on fourth down, all of those decisions you have to make in the blink of an eye. Like, how do you go through them in 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds? And he said something to me that always resonated. He goes, you make those decisions before the game.
Yeah.
Like you game play all of these decisions. You do all of these if-then scenarios. If we're ahead, we're going to do this. If we're behind, we're going to do this. If this player is available, we're going to.
When do you override?
That's the question, right? And when do you say, blanket, we're going for it?
That's your Dave Roberts thing.
Yeah.
When do you override? And that's the thing.
But I thought that was interesting that you try to pregame that stuff to where when you do get, okay, we talked about this. If we score a touchdown in the final minute of the game, and do we kick it to tie it and go to overtime, or do we go for two? Like they're game planning that beforehand.
Well, in Chicago, like when they were running it, they were throwing it instead of running it, and then you ran it instead of throwing it for that 2-minute drill.
Sure.
I was thinking in my head, this might be the first time if they lose this game that we'll be talking about a decision from Sean that cost them a game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it really dawned on me, like these games will come down to decisions on both sides about how many times out, when to use it, because it will be close.
That's the thing that's so hard. And look, I don't think anybody that's ever watched Sean McVay coach a game thinks he's anything other than a great coach. But even great coaches have nights where they make bad decisions. It's just nobody bats 1,000 in this stuff. It happens all the time. And had the Rams lost that game to Chicago, he said it. He had a bad night.
Yeah,
like he did some stuff. It's like what's going on out there? Like the run pass balance was totally out of whack, and they were running the ball really effectively, and yet they weren't running it very often.
I finished that tape, the Seattle versus 49ers, and it was, God, it was a comedy. It was like watching Caddyshack. It was. I was just having fun watching them get beat on. But then I thought about Robert Saleh got a job, and that's your last game.
I know.
You got absolutely torched, absolutely killed. Sam Darnold had his easiest day ever.
Yeah.
All he had to do was stand there and hand it off.
Yep.
Yes, just every single day.
And again, this is where a good general manager, this is where a good team owner will. I'm not basing a decision based on what the very last thing you did is.
Right.
I'm basing a decision based on what you've done over years, over months, over your career. Like Tony Gwynn, I'm sure, had a night where he struck out a couple of times.
I never saw it.
It's all of a sudden, Tony Gwynn can't hit. Well, no, he had a bad night. Sometimes even the very best guys have bad nights.
Wait a minute. I forgot. Did Tony Gwynn win a championship?
No.
So in Chris's eyes, he's a bum.
There you go.
I'm just trying to see where we're going with this.
All he did was go, 600 plate appearances a year, get a hit 40% of the time, and, never strike out. But sure, he sucks.
Do you think you could ever convince him? No, never mind. Forget
I don't
that.
even think he believes it.
Do I believe what I saw with the Lakers and how they played defense? Kind of, I guess. Give them credit, but it gets tougher from here. Let's say this. If they do it to the Clippers, then I'll believe it. Is that fair? We'll talk about that next. DeMarco and Travis.
What did we just talk about? The last thing you see can't be the way that you form your opinion. We need more.
Break, Travis.
We need more than one data point. Stop it.
It's game day for the Trojans. USC takes on Northwestern tonight with pregame at 7:30 and tip-off at 8. Hear all the action on ESPN LA 7:10 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio on the ESPN LA app, the home of USC Trojans. Fight on.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tomorrow night in Inglewood, it's two teams, one city, no love lost. Lakers and Clippers come face to face once again. The battle for Los Angeles is on. Coverage begins tomorrow night at 5:30 p.m.
To LeBron, who drives baseline, got 2 Raptors in the air and laid it in. That guy's 41, Michael.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app. This is the Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are on to the NFC Championship, where they will face the division rival Seattle Seahawks on Sunday afternoon at 3:30. And my, oh my, did it take an incredible effort to get there. 20-17 in overtime in the freezing cold in Chicago. The game ends when Harrison Mevis makes a 42-yard field goal in overtime on the Rams' second possession, and the Rams a little bit lucky to pull this one out after giving up an incredible touchdown to Cole Kmet. Caleb Williams finds him in the back of the end zone after scrambling from the 14-yard line all the way back to near midfield before finding Kmet in the corner. Kobe Durant on coverage after having a 2-interception game, unable to break up the pass. The game goes into overtime, where the Rams win on the right foot of Harrison Mevis. On to Seattle, survive and advance. With Monday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
The Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report, driven by your Southern California Kia dealers.
Orgavatazona? Is that a word? In the 2026 Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid, it might as well be, because it can be one road trip. It's all about turbocharged power and hybrid efficiency working together, so you get the thrill of quick acceleration and the satisfaction of fuel efficiency. Book a test drive and keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely.
You've got a big day, so you use Unstoppable Scent Boosters to give your laundry non-stop freshness. So no matter how long the day goes, you
can't stop this power, this walk, this pose, this strut, this look, this talk.
Your clothes will be so fresh you can confidently strut into that end of the day meeting like a
bosses. Let's talk business in my office.
Add new Unstoppables beads to your wash for 24-hour non-stop freshness, so you can smell unstoppable.
My ride smells just right, just right, just right, just right.
I gotta try that Febreze car.
Just right, just right, just right.
Yeah.
La 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 la. With up to 40 days of consistent scent. All over Febreze car clips right on your vent. You know my car's my happy place. Keep that smile on my face when it smells just right, just right, just right. Yeah. Breathe happy Febreze. La 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 la.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-568-3344. 800-568-3344. 800-568-3344.
Yo, this is Jerry Garcia. It's your boy Concrete. And you're listening live to the 710 ESPN Radio, the best show, 3 to 6, DeMarco and Travis live.
Let's go. More DeMarco and Travis right now.
Okay, did you go through a Alanis Morissette phase?
For the music?
Yes.
Like, I know her. Put it this way. I knew this song. I know the artist. So I guess yes.
It seemed to me like she was everywhere for a little bit.
She
Am
had
I
a
wrong?
moment.
Am I right?
Probably in 1996.
Yeah.
She had 2 other hits.
She was in a movie where she played God. It was with Ben Affleck
yes.
and Matt Damon, and
Dogma.
Dogma. That's
Dogma.
Right.
Great
Kevin
movie.
Smith movie, right?
Kevin Smith movie. Yes. What a weird movie.
Called Dogma.
Dogma.
Oh, it was great.
It will mess you up.
It is quite odd.
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon play avenging angels.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're the most violent angels you'll ever see in
Has
your
anybody
life.
seen their buddy cop movie on Netflix?
The
It's really good though.
Did you watch it?
I haven't watched it, but I heard it's really good.
Yeah.
The only person I've heard anything from is Emily, and
She hated it.
she doesn't like a lot of movies.
Oh.
She has
Let me know if you hear from somebody else. And I love Em.
Come on.
She's great.
I know, I love her
but
too.
when it comes to a movie like that,
Not going to work.
Yeah.
Wrong audience is what you're telling me.
I think so. I
Affleck
think
and
so.
Damon are playing corrupt cops, I assume, or something like that.
They're playing. Yeah, it's a gritty cop kind of throwback to the 70s kind of sort of situation.
That's a whole lot of yes. I want to see that too.
Yeah, looks like something I'd like.
Yeah, well, I just got to find the time nowadays. That's so
DeAndre,
funny.
hurry up and finish Landman. We were in there having a full-blown
The whole
discussion,
thing,
and I
yeah.
just feel so bad.
You got to
leaving
get
you
on
out.
it too, Berg.
Yeah, I got to just start it. Actually, sit down and start it.
See, I'm trying. I don't want to sound like these Game of Thrones people. Remember that?
Oh,
Everybody was
I
talking about
still
Game of
haven't
Thrones.
watched it.
Yeah, it's like either you see it or you don't.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a whole new story that just came out on
Yes.
Sunday.
I think you'd like it. You should give it a shot. That's where I'll leave it.
For what,
Landman.
the new
Okay.
Landman?
No, Landman.
Okay.
I will say the first episode, I was like, and then I was like, oh.
I think that's right.
Gets
yeah,
better.
That's right.
Yeah. You give first episode, second, you're like, whoa.
I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna put it in the group chat with Gene.
Do you have Paramount?
I think I got all that stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
You
I
probably
share it.
do.
We share it.
Yeah,
I don't
we-
know.
The Tulsa
We all
King was
don't
pretty
share.
good. I gave
No,
up
we
on
don't.
it.
I liked it.
No,
Yeah,
no.
it's
She
good,
has
isn't
one,
it?
and I have
I
one.
was. It
Different.
literally started playing after an episode of
Yeah.
Landman. You know, something just pops in, and I'm like, oh, this is. Wait, what
It's
is
pretty good.
Hey, oh, okay. Yeah, I
Stallone
was in.
playing a tough
I
guy,
was
mob
in.
guy. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah, it keeps
I
getting
like
better
when he
too.
shook down the weed shop.
Yes,
He's like,
immediately.
this is legal. He's like, nah, we're not doing this.
Right.
Yeah.
So Clippers coming next for the Lakers, right? Another stiff test. How do you stay in front of James Harden? You don't?
Probably have to try to do something similar to what you did to Jamal Murray the other night. Get
Trap
the ball out
him.
of his hands right away and make others beat you.
I mean, but that was Nugget specific because of who wasn't there. I mean, do you think you can double like that and get away with it against the Clippers?
I believe so, only because Zubac hasn't been playing.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
I really have that interior force. Kawhi Leonard most likely will not be playing tomorrow night. So it leads for the Clippers. Everyone else is going to have to score. So make someone else beat you. Make a guy like, for example, Jordan Miller. He's one of their guys that come off the bench. Make a guy like him who fulfills that role beat you. Make other guys on that roster besides
That
James
seems
Harden.
to be the
get
game
theirs.
plan last night. Yes, is make other people beat you, and it worked. We'll see if you can do it again. It's just amazing for me to watch Luka, and we have. I guess you didn't watch him so closely because he was a Maverick, but watching him as a Laker, there's really nothing you can do to stop him.
Nope.
It's just hope that he misses. He's going to get to his spot. He's going to get the shot he wants.
He's one of the greatest offensive players of all time.
Yeah, smooth.
He's got handle. He can shoot. He can get to the rim. He's big. He's not fast, but he's quick.
Yeah.
He can create space. He's fearless. He's tough. As far as his offensive game goes, it's really not missing. He's a decent free throw shooter.
Yeah.
He just can't D up anybody.
Just amazing.
But the offensive part of his game is as good as you could ever ask for.
But
He's terrific.
They did switch hunt him on the other side. It's obvious
sure.
they come after him. It is what it is. LeBron played like LeBron.
He's good.
Again, LeBron played like
Whole
LeBron.
team was good last night.
Yeah, they were good last night. So like I said, it's a W.
For half.
I don't know what you say about it because it wasn't really the Nuggets. It was the laundry was the same. But
but
the team was on the bench.
Jokic is a big piece of what the Nuggets do, especially how they generate their offenses. But I feel like it was a great glimpse to see Lakers can sustain some sort of level of effort on the defensive end of the floor. It's a trend towards the right step. They're not going to be all of a sudden they're going to be top 10 in the NBA in defense. No, they're still going to have their flaws. They're still going to have their weaknesses. And, I mean, just take it game by game. There's a great start to the 8-game road trip.
And the Clippers can't stop anybody anyway. So, yeah.
The Clippers have been playing better basketball. They started the season off with only 6 wins, and all of a sudden they're right in the mix in the play-in.
Do we need to say it out loud?
What?
When they ran Chris Paul off, things seemed to turn around.
Yes, yeah, that's just yeah.
What's their record at home? Right,
when they told Chris Paul, "Thank you for your service, but you're no longer wanted here," things turned around. And I'm not even saying that it's Chris Paul's fault. I'm just saying that sometimes changing the energy in the room, and Chris Paul is a heavy, heavy presence. He is going to speak his mind. He's going to tell you what's up. And maybe those guys didn't respond all that well to it because that's awfully coincidental if the timing of that lines up really, really nicely.
Yeah, interesting. You know, I was thinking about that ESPN story that was out about the Lakers and Genie Buss, the whole owner situation. I guess it only becomes a distraction because you're going to have to ask LeBron about it now, right? Because his name was brought up.
Yeah, they'll ask.
You're going to have to ask.
He doesn't have to answer.
But to Luka, this is a nothing for you. This does not distract you. For anybody on that team, this has nothing to do with you.
I don't want to talk about that. What else you got?
Yeah.
I mean, that's literally the answer. Guys, I don't know. I didn't read it.
Yes. No drama, Buss family drama could drive or create a schism on this team.
Nah.
Okay, good. Just to make sure. That's the only thing I worry about with timing with these stories.
If
like, how does it affect you now?
If LeBron were 5 years younger and the team were still owned by the Buss family and the exact same story came out, maybe. But that's not the circumstance.
It is what it is.
LeBron is near the end. The Busses are very near the end, and they don't have to respond. The team doesn't have to respond
at all. Yeah, at some point, like I said, when they release the movie, this is going to be one hell of a character.
Yeah,
the whole Genie Buss character. I wonder who plays. Be interesting. Think about it. See, I wonder who plays that character.
Yeah.
There was I don't know who that was. Oh, it was a singer. Was it Mandy Murphy? Is Mandy Murphy a singer actress?
Mandy Moore.
Mandy
Moore.
Yeah.
Is she doing a movie?
She was in that the one where the guy died. Where they
one
flash
where the
back
guy died.
No, they flash back
one.
and forth like her husband died, and she plays
A Walk to Remember?
No, the TV series. The one where Sterling K. Brown's in it.
Genie Buss.
The guy. Hold on.
I thought it was it connected or something. Like she was preparing to play a role of a female executive in sports.
Oh wait, that's
Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson.
That show's
You're talking about, was it Running Point?
Running Point. That was a great show.
What movie?
This Is Us was the name of that TV show that Mandy Moore was in.
What was Kate Hudson? She was doing what now?
There was Running Point. It was like a comedy version of a female sports executive that was loosely based on the Lakers.
I remember that. Was that good?
Written by?
I thought it would suck.
It was bad?
Yeah.
Written by Genie Buss.
That's what it was. Okay.
It was.
I liked it.
I liked it.
It's a real, not real story of her life.
I hate it when shows I like get canceled. Yeah.
I liked it. It wasn't
It's
like
not
the
canceled.
best thing ever.
It's not canceled. Yeah, they're doing a season 2.
Yeah, I didn't.
You didn't
work
like
for me.
it?
No,
I
not
liked
at all.
Someone in the YouTube chat said, "This Is Us." Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what he's talking
Yeah.
about. You ever watch Lie to Me, that old show? Tim Roth?
Oh, loved Lie to Me.
I was so mad when it got canceled.
I know, me
Yeah.
too. That was great.
Mekhi Phifer was in a hospital bed in a coma, and the show got canceled, so he was stuck there forever.
I hate when shows do that.
Me too.
It was pretty cool. It's Tim Roth.
Tim
right?
Roth, yeah.
Tim Roth could just look at you and he could tell if you were lying.
If you were lying. Lie to Me. It was really
I
good.
like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Southland, I used to love. You ready to watch
Oh,
Southland?
I like that.
Yeah, I was
that
mad
was
when
good.
that got
was
canceled.
the LA cop show.
Yeah, why
was
cancel
good.
that show? It was so good. Yes.
Weird one. Do you guys ever watch Scrubs?
I
Hit
have,
every now and
but
then.
it's
Hit
a
and
hit
miss.
and miss.
They're making and they're starting it up again. They're redoing it's with all the same cast. Oh, I'm excited for it. It was a great show.
Yeah, I think
Great
I'll miss
show.
that.
Yeah.
It's okay. I can skip that
We've
one.
watched
too.
it like 3 times.
Is anybody clamoring for that?
Yeah,
okay,
me.
we
Yeah, clearly.
There's one.
He's in the group chat again. There he is.
They're
He's in their
rebooting
group
it. So
chat.
He's in the group
He's
chat.
in the Scrubs group chat.
We got
That'd
Shop
be cool.
Talk coming up next. Good stuff in there, Laura, today?
Yeah,
Shop
we
Talk,
do.
this will be fun. I love this. DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, ESPN LA.
The road to the Lombardi runs through Yamava, and Sunday, January 25th, is your chance to win the ultimate Super Sunday prize. Join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, and producer Lindsay at the 909 Sports Bar for the AFC and NFC Championship games. Everyone who shows up is entered to win a VIP Super Sunday experience and a one-night stay at Yamava. Be there January 25th at the Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win. Spots are limited. Reserve your seat now at ESPNLA.com. You in?
And you know we are LA's mega sports station. You spend every day with us on 7:10 a.m., the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. But quite often you see us on the streets. The ESPN LA street team rolling up across the Southland and pulling up at the hottest events.
Baby, let's cruise.
You know who takes care of our rides? Our friends at George Chevrolet. The GM, John Good, his fantastic team. Find out more at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive. Our ESPN LA Street Team, driven by our friends at George Chevrolet. George Chevy, off the 91 freeway in the city of Bellflower. Thanks to George Chevy for making our ESPN LA Street Team absolutely beautiful, man.
We've all said it for years. The Monday after Super Sunday should be a holiday. And this year, Yamava Resort and Casino is making it happen. This Sunday, January 25th, join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, and producer Lindsay at the 909 Sports Bar to watch the AFC and NFC Championship games. Show up and enter to win a VIP Super Sunday experience. A free room, incidentals covered, plus our Super Sunday watch party and the Monday after, live from Yamava. Be there January 25th at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win.
Hey everybody, it's Cap. Are you downsizing or inheriting a home? Want to cash in on your equity? Call Sellers Advantage. They buy homes as is with no costly repairs, agents, or commissions. Get a competitive cash offer and close in days or on your timeline. Sellers Advantage has over 20 years of experience and even offers a $20,000 advance for moving expenses. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your no-obligation offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Sellers Advantage.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Hey, it's Travis. Every legend has a story, and those stories are kept at Legends Attic in Claremont. Legends Attic is the premier sports memorabilia gallery and store that offers a unique blend of rare and iconic collectibles. It's a community for sports fans and collectors, so go check it out for yourself. Legends Attic, 619 West Foothill Boulevard in the city of Claremont. Visit legendsattic.com and be sure to follow Legends Attic on all social media platforms so you can stay connected to know about their upcoming signings and special events with Hall of Famers and pro players.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Georgia Bird stepping up. Bang! Bang! It's time to level up your game. Introducing the all-new ESPN app. All of ESPN, all in one place. Your home for the most live sports and the best championship moments.
The electricity is palpable.
Step up your game with no annual contract required. It's the ultimate fan experience. Level up for more on the ESPN app or at stream.espn.com. Sign up now.
Robert was in big trouble with the IRS.
Yes, I owed them a lot of money, over $52,000.
Then he heard about civic tax relief.
They took great care of me. It went really quick. $52,000 that I owed, and they had a payoff for $100, and the IRS accepted it. Man.
Off the hook for just $100?
Civic tax relief will take care of you. Give them a call.
Call Civic Tax Relief now for your free confidential consultation. 800-881-4555. 800-881-4555. Individual results may vary. Visit civictaxrelief.com for more information.
Rich Eisen here. LinkedIn Jobs is stepping things up with their new AI assistant so you can feel confident you're finding top talent. Get this. Employees hired through LinkedIn are 30% more likely to stick around for at least a year compared to those hired through the leading competitor. Hire right the first time. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/Eisen, then promote it to use LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant, making it easier and faster to find top candidates. That's linkedin.com/Eisen to post your job for free. Terms and conditions apply. And promote it to use LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant, making it easier and faster to find top candidates. That's linkedin.com/Eisen to post your job for free. Terms and conditions apply.
This is going to be fun. I like this.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
Isn't it cool?
It's so good.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Hey. Why are you laughing?
Back to the guys.
We all have
She would routinely steal my shoes.
Who?
We wore the same size shoe.
That's
Just
a little
leave it at
scary
that.
and very funny.
So I would wake up.
I want to know. No.
routinely
You
take
can't
my
do.
shoes.
Tien, who?
Never mind.
She would routinely take my shoes.
Yeah, because we wore the same size shoe.
What size shoe?
Are you?
13.
The big foot.
Wait, you're
Correct.
13.
Correct.
So then that means 11 women's ex-wife?
Correct.
Ah. Well, she was an athlete, right?
She would routinely take my. We were talking about that. Lisa Leslie. Who else? We were talking about
Cheryl Miller.
Cheryl Miller.
My
Cheryl Miller
sister.
scored 100 points in high school, right? And Lisa Leslie
I think
dunked.
Leslie had scored 100 in high school, too.
Did she score 100 in high
I
school?
think so, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because they, back in school when Lisa Leslie was at SC, they would ask my girlfriend at the time to guard her because she was strong. She was 6 feet. And I said, we wore the same size shoe.
Oh.
She would take my shoes.
See, like, I always thought I had a big foot for a woman, but then, Sue out here calling me baby feet.
Yeah.
But my sisters have big feet. Like, one of them is a 10.5 or 11, depending. The other one's an 11 to a 12. And I was like, y'all ain't even that tall. Why do you have such big feet? It's a little odd when women have big feet.
Wow.
Especially when they're short. Anyways, touche. Let's get into birthdays. Jerry Trainer is 49.
Jerry Trainer is who?
Remember that Nickelodeon show, iCarly?
Yes.
The brother?
Oh, the crazy brother.
Crazy brother,
Yes, I liked him. He was funny.
Yeah.
Yes,
He had a lot of money because he was an artist, right?
I think so.
He was like loaded.
I liked him more after I saw the Nickelodeon documentary.
Oh, that was a crazy doc. Though.
How he was, he's a really, really, really good dude.
Like he was protecting some people.
Correct,
Yeah.
Mundo. Yes.
I want to know if you guys will get this one. Emma Bunton.
That sounds familiar.
Emma Bunton, 50 years old. Because you don't know her name.
That sounds so
But if you Google her, you're going to be like, if I say Baby Spice.
Oh, my God.
From
Isn't she
the
married
Spice
to the
Girls.
F1 guy?
No,
the Red
that was
Bull?
Ginger Spice.
Ginger Spice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
I
Jerry
thought-
Halliwell. What else would you like to know?
So you should have known Emma Bunton then.
I'm not interested in her.
Oh.
He's like, not my type.
Yeah,
Not my
that's
type.
posh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to holidays. Today, actually, I felt really cool today. Mace comes out and he goes, "Did you know it's National Hugging Day?" And he opened his arms and gave me a hug.
Oh.
And I thought that was really sweet. And he goes, we miss you on the show, and we joked around or whatever. And I asked Brian, I was like, "Oh, did Mace give you a hug too for National Hugging Day?" He goes, "No."
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh, okay, I feel a little special right now 'cause
Aw.
I know he likes his personal space." So I thought that was cool. So it's National Hugging Day. So make sure you go and hug your wife, hug your daughter,
Oh, always. Always.
hug your fam. You know.
Knuckles. There you go.
Boom.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah, that's close enough. Stay on your side of the table.
Come on, get up, give each other a nice big
Yeah,
hug.
a little
Knuckles.
hug would be
Just
nice.
one
We hug
hug.
each other.
Why don't you hug Laura? There you go, right there.
I've hugged her before.
Yeah, see, there you go. Good job. There you go. You got your hug.
Can you guys do it?
Later.
Come on.
I knew they were going to do this. I knew. See, look.
You
go
guys
ahead.
are taking longer to just get up and hug. Like, God, it's so
We're good.
We
Go ahead.
hug all the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, if we can get you onto a bed with Sua, we can
Oh
get you
my
to the hug.
God! See, why was he such an advocate of that, Greg? You just couldn't. Yeah, you wouldn't let it
I
go.
was an advocate.
One
and-
leg
and,
out.
and it
Never
happened.
been happier to have a day off.
You would have gotten on the bed with DeMarco.
Probably.
You
Yeah.
should try
you
that
would have
zero
loved
gravity.
the sleep.
That's what I hear. I hear
cooling
that the
one.
bed was pretty
Oh,
impressive.
yeah.
Very
Yeah.
comfy.
Yeah.
Thinking about selling my car.
All right,
Put
so
wheels on the bed and
Yes.
just roll in
I'll
here.
just get an
every day.
e-bike.
this
Oh,
one
that'd
is
be
something that I actually never did as a child. So it's National Playdate Day.
National what?
Playdate.
Playdate. Okay.
So we didn't have Playdates
Nope.
when I was a child. Like,
Nope.
that was not a thing in my family. And my sister, I've asked her because my niece has, she's 10, and she was like, "Mommy, I want to go on a play date with so-and-so." My sister's like, "Yeah, no." And I was like, "Let her have it." She goes, "No." So I know you've mentioned your daughter has play dates,
King of Playdates.
but they cost you a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. There's always, like, when my wife says now, like, they have a play date, she's going to Trader Joe's and buying every snack possible.
I love that.
Yeah. Like, it's,
Yeah, we just went outside and knocked on your neighbor's door.
go have fun.
Yeah, get on your
Give 'em a
bike and
bottle of
ride
water.
across
Yeah,
town, and I'll
right.
see you when it gets
No,
dark.
strawberry
Yeah.
plate, yogurt,
Yeah.
you know.
DeAndre, you're the youngest one here. Did you have a play date?
Nope. Sure
I know
did not.
we all
Nope.
didn't.
My
Right? Did
kids,
you?
Of course I had play dates.
Wait, you did?
Yeah. I would you go over to your friend's house and that's a play date.
But you didn't call it that,
No,
did
you
you?
didn't call it
No,
a play
I-
date.
going over
just
to Ricky's
we had
house.
played.
You would go over to your friend's house.
Yeah, I would call
Yeah.
my friend. Hey, you want
We
to
were
play?
hanging out.
Yeah.
It was always
play date
it was
means
play.
the parents come with you.
The
Yes.
Playdate is an organized event
Yes.
where the parents are involved.
Oh no, screw that.
Right.
No,
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
hanging
right.
out.
Back
I'm
in
hanging
the
out with
day,
my
we
friends.
just went to each other's houses.
No, we,
yeah,
my,
that was it.
My mom would call it a play date, so I
Yeah.
guess
Yeah.
that's why.
Right.
No.
I never called it a sleepover back in the day. Would you?
I did.
I called it spend the night.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Oh, that
I'm
was
gonna-
a
I'm
no-no.
gonna-
Wanna
I'm going to
spend the
spend the night
I'm going
at
to spend the
Matt's.
night. Right.
Yeah.
Then it
that's a
became
Latina
sleepover.
thing.
Yeah, man. We didn't have sleepovers either. That was not. I couldn't
we-
sleep over family or friends.
Were you the goer, or would you have people to your spot?
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
I was both, too, but more often than not, they would come to my house.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was 60-40.
Wait, hold on, Greg. You said it's a Latina thing.
Yeah.
Which part?
That you can't go to have sleepovers.
Yeah.
Like Riley has a bunch of friends that are Latina, and they are not allowed to
Oh,
sleep at the
why not?
house.
So it's more of like a safety thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Like my mom was always very. I don't know
But
that
if you
household.
know the parents and trust the parents have good judgment, what's the problem?
Yeah, it's still no.
Doesn't happen.
It does. It just. It's a thing. Like you sleep, I pay for this roof. You're sleeping in this
Yeah.
bed. Like it's just. It
Well,
was never a
until
thing.
he said daughter. I was thinking, how did he know that?
Oh yeah, my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
But
was like,
she
Greg.
had-
Oh,
yeah.
that was you'd stay up, you'd watch
Yeah.
movies, you'd play Nerf hoop, you'd be loud.
Everything,
Your dad
absolutely.
would come down the hall and tell you to shut up, or
Yes.
that was going to be the end of it.
Riley
Yeah.
has a friend, a couple of them that are Latino Mexican. They also I would take them to Disneyland. Their parents would drop them off at my place. We'd go to Disneyland, come back. They then picked her up later at night too from my place.
I'm like that now. I don't do sleepovers.
My
Why?
kids did them all the time.
I don't know. I just don't.
Let them go.
For what
Enjoy
you said,
your night.
you're going to sleep here. And I would ask, like, back in the day, it was fun. I love it. It's what was good for me should be good for thee.
Yeah.
Right? But you're going to go to sleep here. I'll pick you up as late as you want, but you're going to
coming
sleep
back
here.
miserable. They're not going to sleep. I understand. It's not setting you up for success the next day, but it's also fun.
It's fun. It is. I had a blast. Yeah. I got away with stuff. Like
I wish
light
that my
matches.
mom would let me because I would see all these movies and all these shows, and they seemed like it was so much fun. Like you said, try we're
They
up
are
night,
fun.
they're this, they're that. And I was like, Mom, no. And I'm like, So I'm trying to have my sister be a little bit more open-minded, but no.
Robbie Seamus, I slept at his house spent the night.
Yeah.
And he yelled at his mom. And
We had.
Oh, yeah, you.
Yeah. Oh, no. That's a really good look behind the curtain to see how people interact with their parents. It's like, I'm not doing that.
No, don't do that.
I had a buddy, Brian Hallworth, who stayed at our house, I bet 3 or 4 nights a week for 2 years.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
See?
He was
Fun.
over a lot. My brother had a buddy, too. Brian Bolster was at our house
There's
a
always
lot.
a reason.
Yeah.
Always. Heck
Yeah.
yeah. We need to do that. I remember one of my friends that slept over called my mom by her first name.
Oh.
Like, you gotta go, bro. This is not
We're
gonna work.
doing that.
This is not gonna work.
No, it was Mr. and Mrs.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Been fun. Can't wait till tomorrow. DeMarco and Travis, we are out. Peace.
Hey, it's Mace. The big game is almost here, and there's no better way to cash in during America's biggest sporting event than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. And since the big game is right around the corner, that also means it's your last chance to get into